All right, we are live. Let me start a conversation from here. What was sending me WhatsApp? Let me kind you know. I am held hostage. Say see a message I promise me access. Me share any my phone. I'm saying me replace my phone. It is the greatest frustration I have ever experienced. Still, many access to WhatsApp. I'm waiting to see if the stupid phone will update and grant me access, or will it do something else? Michiamo, will be peaceful, Mr. Wednesday, because I think when yesterday. Sister Lydia is saying, Papa, Maria Hosem na make a trebisa. Many more hanging. More SSM is sending more dear bay, more SSM minimum communicating on dear bay, more may send lessons, dear Bremoma. And then I am out flat. I have not done anything because my WhatsApp is still, or that's all around, or updating whom you. It do salary, a Yakob. Onyanya ready, say obe updating whom you. Until I get access to what's happening. Share more messenger. Why? Sani Bekani say, we hear me say, ya agent, share me messenger. Moi me chile mo ma di titro. Please tell your kids I am held hostage. I can't get in touch with your kids. Until they should all watch folders no me dey ma gumo ma woman, so that they can access ma wo folders. I mean, I apologize sincerely, but I don't know what else I am going to suggest. I can't access the usual communication channel. Whilst we are still in the frustrating episode of trying to find what's happening, I have a guest. I have a gift for you. Prabnabaswa, a very educational and yet entertainment. If you are interested in financial management, financial liberty, you want to talk money, multiple streams of income. If that is your thing, then you've come to the right show. So when you will be on also will appreciate that kind of thing. Please do me that favor. I am just going to go and share this to 1 or 2 places. And when I have shared, we will be going. Make our second starting at 6 p.m. GMT. It just didn't work out that way because I was still trying to get access to and I'm broadcasted from now. Until we are lucky, we've managed to go on 30 minutes later. I was beginning to think it wasn't even going to happen. So join me in Nasi for his patience and being willing to wait. Now, watching actually more connected. Yes, Ama, I did say money for sure. I did say money. My name is Mr. Moneybags. Kwabnada Akuni Dinkomo. Loan or Bank of Kwabna, no be humia. Which are 20%. Na me back on your friends alone. The loan, your friends a tout. But I discussing your friends say principles of wealth accumulation. Your principles are ones that should have been taught to your padabrim. Unfortunately, do one kasa education and what if you don't have that education going forward in a bubble. Eti moma yenye city ni ntie de yenu akwabneka ye yetimi de ye adwuma ma ne ye no obi amfa ntu kuto dwom ne ye hwe de betimi de aye adwuma ofa kwabna ama nso so aye ready nti say manya customer ba kwa ma ye beji loan no ama failure application na na mo were e ka ho bi ya na mo na de ba me ameye bibia be kwabna me ame no be sensan bibia na me de akwabna ho wo ne dai to order and adwene nyina no sensan unyo ni party Pabna Majo eti san what's it make Pabna
yeah me don't get
ame de nyame ase Pabna yan kasa o se sa money no kra no anyway introduce ho kakra bi ma amanfo mam ebia na ye nya ahoho a wo mo hye danim de na no me udi nkomo ne net ye no it's Mr. introduce ho kakra mam na wo mo a wo mo hwe hu nipa wo ni di nkomo na afa ye mfa nkomo na hye so.
Okay, my name is Obendako, Kapna Obendako. I train as an engineer. first degree agricultural engineering, second degree process engineering. Basically, I'm into business entrepreneurship. You're in school, no? You're in a Musa, and Eduardo, with Ghana. My name is Enemeba.
Business engineering, which is what you studied in school. Very interesting. About engineering.
Engineering.
Money engineering.
No, we've been in construction for a lot of years, and then we started to go into private development, little bit, Retail is also engineering. It's not just a lot of it. Leading is also engineering.
Engineering, say, I need money engineering. Oh.
Money
engineering there. Aye. Now, your friends a business never come in. You be na mention for your adverts. Or your adverts 2 minutes.
Oh. So we have MV. MV is a fashion retailer. Multiple locations in the malls. We have Ultra properties we built to rent, and we built to also sell. Few of them we sell, but then construction we have done all kind of projects, from building construction to civil works to agricultural works to ECG works, all kind of crazy works. A lot of them we didn't make money.
works big blue.
A lot of them we didn't make anything.
And this is a baby ad by engineer so be escape more. I am comfortable with credentials. Pabna author. He writes about the book about your friend perspectives. And then and then I'm Pabna second book
Resilience, but I've not published it.
And I'm published yet. Okay. And still perspectives one obeko bookshops ubenya. Nti mo amo pese mo tie Kwabena nka wi na mo ye interested na opese ohunu baby obeto book bia, let me know. Don't WhatsApp me. Why now? WhatsApp me and them in Sanka. Me. I mean, no WhatsApp no crowd. Say when the movie a man have one WhatsApp and I'm WhatsApp. And then me phone. What ya? Phone me nyabi. Nyame ye maduba fi be nya phone. Be me nya phone. Wo no aka se wo dusu ban wo be te de ehia no. Enya de me se wonye no crowd no ye still WhatsApp that so the baby am de kire mo na da no. It is not updating fiam. It is not loading. Anyway, on why you're ready, and yes, I will have to restart and do the reboot later. Where can you buy the book in abroad? Kwabena book no Amazon, no.
Yes, it's on Kindle.
It's on Kindle. Okay. It's major details. And then I made the Atutwabon Siamam. One more person more definitely a worthy book to read. Na mene Kwabena ye kasa mo amuni medodo no amuni sisika new money principles ya dia na se meka ho asempa be a dedicated YouTube channel for it and kasa meka ho asem because it is one of the things that you bit media sacra abrabo going forward ye ni capital no ye hope ni mo amowa capital ne de mo de mo capital ye mo business mo no wasem nyɛ mobo ba ye no a ye ni capital no sa new money principles ni bi wo ha it could help you mubi to find leverage finally. Nti no ehun komo na midi. Wa wo pesa wo check it out be money ama channel no. And discuss bi fufuro bi awo ho. There be yenka progress yenye who accept money ewo ho. Utimi ko channel no nyanya time well enyan qualify for personalized link into course was still say nyama link no be POG 3G minim de tie PO 3G but there you go. And you know I'm a futu pure 3G. Sanity. Link you can find money and the channel. You can follow the channel. Videos are made to you can access them. But I never Kwabena because it must. If I see you who kwanya yen na ebe timi ate nyansa ye de pesika. Ba ye mudodo no aye hunu nyansa ye de pesika nimpo. Nyansa ye de hyeso. E ma ne part na se ye wo yensem eno ane ye mudodo no aye nyanyae. Enti Kwabena sikasem ni nyame anim se wo bi ba wo ho. No bisa say obeye den wa ye yi a emuaye ade be mane nese.
Okay, me da say wanyamre na yedin komo. my kuma so dear pa say young crowd especially nipa tuntum ebetimi enye sika na watimi obetimi enye nyansa anase adwen fesika ho ebetimi ati ase ye na brabo na easy kakra we are saying sika semunya almost everything enye
almost everything
our plan sika di mu a sebe odonim
sika ni ha ba udi abra wo
begu
adwendwen be ma wo ho adwojo
nipa no no honya wa hikura na because problems wo ho no bia adwuma hikura wo koi wo sika sebe nka wonko bia adwuma pese odo koi bia wo sika nka wonko enso woni sika nti so ko odofo kura no o kan say ma enya o stribie because pressure ewom
enkoye
you know and but enkoye but ye nyina no unse ewiase bibia ya hyeda akire wo yie no na wotimi ye ema ne yeye
yeah
ade bia wasua no say o bia me okay me ko school ko engineering 4 years na ye ko kwa me nkroma no professor for bebre be kire this is thermodynamics, this is heat transfer, you know all kind of things just to give us the base of it. Then beyond that you will be able to do something with it. Yemu bebre no sika hu nyansa no ya nkire efie
na ha na enimu no be kire abra
ya nkire school so
ha na no fi ni
Sabi asori so ayeko so a yenya nkire
eno so find
radio so a obi ankire. So basically no matter your level of education, no matter the kind of profession you work you have, even no matter the level of salary you or what kind of pay you get, if you have not been taught constructively, intentionally on money, it's so likely that you don't know and you don't understand money. And a lot of us don't even read anything about it at all. So you can be a business person, you can be a doctor, a lawyer, maybe what you say, be on this one school. We all start to learn it. And say any constructive work, once or kosra no aba form, put a scan. When you juma krenye sikano, who decisions they'll make you sikano. Nina every a normal unim a fasika. You know, and so say until we are likely so brabona could this state still not sikasemono a BTA and nipa be bread is gonna be BTA anyway. You know, yeah, because yeah, juma all our lives, but yentiminya ya juma no. Icha juma ni sisi ya beyete. Because ya talkers, ya sifie, ya mama wako school, but still, you see kasemono, enkoyesa independent of the salary, because ya nsheda enchire yina yesa, you know, and that is a problem.
Okay, Princess Etisenia, anti da kwa baba, yama, many comments me who mean na yama. Many abde di nkomo, na say. The yanchire usika hu nyansa wo pa ye bosumi adwuma sen ye de bosumi aketua de ma wa wo beskata no wo behye no so one kasa no wabie wo business nko na business ni bu mi sen na wa apply some core principles bi no wan hunu se de esi hang on to sika se de esi hwe sika so se de esi grow sika na eba wonsem na dooso but bosumi ne beso na ni nyina ahwete me say me ka ho me ne number 1 mo amaka so samo beka no kra mo hwe mo motu emu asa esuban no mo behunu bi wo ho enkete they say Dr. Kwabena wa diagnose ye nyina me say na hunu yare Dr. Kwabena da ne be ya fasa yare we.
The best form of investment financially is to invest in yourself, is to get the right financial knowledge.
Sika no aba ye kwodi kwhye baby ne ensanti bi nkosua bibi
there be also kosua sika see kakra bi aba wonsem no ye business mistakes be no they came out of the wrong decisions on money.
Yeah,
and it's because we were not taught.
Yeah,
you know, so you struggle, and it's not just business.
Yeah,
if you see creating the financial future that all of us want has very little to do with whether we have business or we are employed. Creating that future is hinged on information, the correct one, and being patient to work those things out. So once started I'm paying information kakra on Sika, then you can start. That's why a lot of us will go and give the money to fund managers, stock market people, or maybe a business. Now, me discussing in our command, and I say me discussing about koto, me tell bro, children, me discussing basic 10-bedroom house, oh me krom, obi auntie, and I'm off fast. Sorry, I like to be a crown of frame. And I say my bed my talk about 5, and I'm gonna be see. Now still me you my bed 5, 3, me bressa because Sika unyansa no, sebe touch a makakra. And that's why a lot of us
Yasemo. Pabana, I thought that what can I do with Papa? What part mansion can see with you crew now, but I enter when your financial sense. The man can say Sika dying is one of the greatest assets in the power.
Sano mo kachre.
Hinfo.
Sano mo kachre. Sano yina say yemu nyina no. Yeah, Juma Sabaya, your baby see fie and now see a better car fine. Now, man for who say you Oscar. And most of us, you define will be Oscar or be a West Dine Cassia or any Martin. And ask for what the book Jacoto Dine Cassia or team. And not just say Oscar. But the same person say a human away, say Gua for how long and obey my keep on a lifestyle. You know. A bachelor said nipa no sika na so nisika say adwuma wo ye no sika no e ka say o china kofia o light bill na say o ma school fees na say o car na wo kan o ye sure say standard of living na wa katama ho standard of living no with my people and for how long and COVID by I think for America for years almost 1,000 something because most people could not live beyond 4 months in their country. Yet most of them, everybody thought they had money. So it's not so much a dime I will see Kessie and I say car Kessie wato and I say even how big your salary is. No, it's how well you are able to manage the money that you have well. Said that Sasem Toa and I said this year now you for how long now be to survival. Is it 1 year? Is it 2 years? Is it 3 years? And son, I say, Obenya the Fufra. And I say, Bikra, walk around to me, you may be a matter, you can be choked at all. And T. Sikaka crab bounce them all these years. Do our head my 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Yet, a cast one coffee, a big in 1 year. Or best, what did he? And so, no, what dank is in the group. A child said, Sad dank is obesity, no, maybe no, send control was. And Sana was it. And I said, Kakas. We say maybe in Koso Tonobuasi. And now we say was the car a door so now the little percentage of yes I know. And it's a who say Wuska de Bessidine. And I say we say Wuska de better nice car. That's the way you answer for owner. I think those things was maybe all of us was here started here any year.
How many?
Are they?
Who many?
Okay,
in some market kind of macacho say do her or yapa. What part should I say? Ya dino yes in the brand is here dino yes in the Bobo San DC dino and Minian Sanchedeni. Especially more.
Now, what be sit down with Hackers here? Oh, yeah, you might try and send what me to Abusiana already. Meanwhile, Sudan, I'll see an own farmer rent, won't find your guest house. Oh, Yanoshe, and see one out here like this. A dance with you are, sit down. And then see a do 1 year a pipe, say, gate to the kitchen. Draw a bit say so. How big it is, would a certain percentage of the cost or the constructor would have to go in to keep it well and in good shape, which means it's a kind of free bottom call. And idea be a cheese free bottom. Media, I'm first come as
what part of say first come out and your assets are?
Debbie. I'm not catching but me sure say correct. So my see 10-bedroom or na time bia obi akranti na masa de sika be hwe ho a me se menya ajapade da nya sure se ajapade bomika especially se mini bebre a medwen se sa no ma na efo nkrofo o matimi nya sika bebre bua o millionaire o sika bebre sa sika nka no eda na hia enka no na koma kura ni akire almost ada also musisi dan akese na me ne wa ye adwuma no de medwen se wo de sika ko hye dan mu a make sure se dan no wo de kom obi a high anasa wo betrem wa na no kra no men sika sie bebre na wo ye adwuma miensa nan num medwen se eno no kire se wo sika sem no wonti ase sika ye mfa hours na ye de ko ye adwuma miensa me nya salary enye no pese na ye timi de build future wealth sa nkrofo mo sika akese pa no enye manawes sa different things omoti ase enti no moti menye sika mo na sebi o se no ebi wa start ni hwe enti enya kakra anase bia ona na mu enya bi o papa mo enya bi tunya kakra bi a even though enya nuru ba bia no dwen se wadu pa you know but bibi to a na be se na uni hwe you know enti
bra ye tada wo tumi kan sem bia na aya na mako wo mu ya pa ye no a ye nhye dem free baby sa no aya ye si abrabo no so a ye butaya na si ye besi dan enti be honest nka da wo besi dan ne be wie no say ne wo bo bosen so bo kro no you have arrived because dan na say we si no obi ehunu say wo so abobra say wo pa say no nkyere say ya abobra
na wo si dan ne wie na sa still wo sa ye adwuma miensa nan wo sa ye adwuma miensa nan na say ye yiwadi na say ho be kirewa ana say yare bo na wo so sa koton dan na ada na wo pese kire say sa dan kese na wo si ye na wonti mu no eya japade adenti yen sam misa sa kweshenyi o si bisa sa kweshenyi because nkofo asem to mo pa no ni hwea sa dan na wo se japade no beto meanwhile japade de enka wo senka ema osika ebi akokofuo tambia feso a omote a sika bam e de sika ba fie so why ye odi sika akɔhye bibi mu a de sika ye de eba memom de me kan japade pa de a me kasa ade de sika ba ntem anasa de sika ba mo enye de ma kosi shan nesi wo na obi ema me fans but me kodema me na me calculate yansi so me de kakra me timi ntua e kire se me sika nyansa no ewofo
bra men so me ya ka kire me se me japade kese pa me wo wi ase ne madwe but me sare na pa madwe na kire se no so ya useless japade is that what we are saying
wadwen anasa odan
no mo se wadwen na eno so ye special
se wadwen no information ade bebu wadwen mu na e kire se wadwen na ya anasa nye
enti adwen no so ani ska ma na kire
wadwen no information odi agum na kire
enti sa adwen no de am agum mitirim no kura se enti ani ska ma na kire so nya asset sa
kabie ama mante
me say se me wo hoi madwen ya edemit se wo ya adwen bi a I want to produce sika na de bi ya me da so ya mathematics na kire se by definition madwen no kura wono so problem kakra wo hu
also the information ebe boa also the information eboa eto sa adwen so etum and sana adwen na be pure assets are open in terms of finance because it's ufun ya wo use application a odi agusu no na kire de obetimi de aye meboa
brother Jai Sansem eno kura kan
it's a application in ya you know so me kai say your school no me started say making kind of books no more because now me share me koye national service me koye internship for baby na me koye me share engineers no ho a no me future na me pesa me yen sa na fa obviously no sa course ya there be o say e pa adwen fofo ti started say e kan sa na kire started say ye bibi okukura na atofom but dru ba bia bon sa fe no nyansa na wo senka wo ma me na sa wo papa na sa wo nana mo de ahye otiri mu no afi na ya start enya you know enti the moment I bet say no man as ye afi wo bon so ukuta ska betima make the right decisions then wo bon say no normal kakra ye e koso We are so more Sikano, Omuni Bibia, Omuni Eni.
And in
As simple as that.
they say, no, what's say? Some microphone wa womu scan, womu wonim bia ya indi. Then nim womu it's about sikano a flow in. Balance sika a flow out.
That's right.
So what next in and saying you one of the multiple streams of income, multiple streams of income. Cabinet what outline multiple streams of income from what perspective an example of it.
Okay, so so many adwuma was say me kopa adwuma. Many adwuma obo a onye adwuma kra. To so kopa adwuma at least. We start say onye adwuma eno ye one source of income. Obo a oye adwuma baako. Also pay another source of income account. To go kopa adwuma mienu. Yes, sir. Until be a onya baako be 200 or kabo ma be a 400 500. Obo also oye business or be a one shop. Be a bit my the fufura ka ho na sika no ebi so afi ba bia aba obo also our funny pa baby we build big business but also was could be another big business because sika no the eba mu no se dooso a na utimi eyibi ede ebibi sebe me the car the ntimi ntimi ntua ka no se me yani papa nko ade a it's because me nis kanti na me ntimi ntua so the problem is not the kana me den the problem is sika na me nip do do nti na me ntimi ntua me ka. Inti kwan be no mefa so ametimenya more than the issue and a good decision also will be a etiki and then no dey obi ani na brabo any kwan obefa so obe transfer as a me see am see name bia make me yire ya when e betimi dia ya ka ho e betimenya sika kakra bi dia ba oh e bia e betimi atoni we e disika ba e bia e betima kochira de na disika kakra ba e bia e betimi akoso amota na disika bia ba. Now the problem is so be profession is so higher. Omono e na den so betima ya ade bia wo for medicine fufuro kakra bebre no. So be a big part, especially professions na you know. So be a big part. And when my kan nyina no sebe say o no creases obu ha on fa ho obetwa ntro sika. Ohun obetwa kululu obekwa koje bride. Sankofo no ensema ye kan o nka. Ko medwen say sika de also pe kwan papa so na wunya. And the mabum and kakra. And is all obi a wo dey say be kululu sem na utwa connection information be say in here entina sankofo no munsua hwe emphasize ka because onya no bum but oneme ene wo ye pense ka no kure bia ye kwa asore ye pen kakra ye no the first o ka no kure no nje so be sika so information on sika no nya e be hia enti se wo pese o ka no kure no then o se wo na usua sika ho nyansa more because the other one on kind of greno ochira bonze do kuta 100 million ochira bonze do kuta 2 million or total land cruiser total dime bebre because of the connections away but ye mu pi no bi a ye mpese be yesa this all person kind of credit then trust na one say a process sika no e bibia wo say sika ya ade a wo say obi asua kwan e fa so nya no e kwan e fa so e mani enyini kwan e fa so invest in ye men trust say wako school wako chemistry physics biology nti unim sika ho nyansa wako school no nyasa na chewo even mo kwa accounting any finance no kra no omo no mkosua sebe omo kwa ye adwuma nya salary ya nchira omo kwa ya obetimi dia create something beyond your here a bit mama na free kakra most of them. So we have a lot of people accountants who struggle financially because they know a lot about the finance to work for salary but not to create their own financial comfort, you know. So what kind of credit are then also we start to say okay, also they upgrade margin on sika and the individual responsibility. Usika say men fan share nyamensa, usika say men fan share abansa, men fan share unya binsa. One kasa responsibility, you know, because here no nkrofo bebre do musika say no share abansa when the party back power they always say obey nyano kre. Upati bit about power. Say when you're criminal, Unesca. Because this all could be. What do you say? I mean, sir, that we will try heaven, dollar any heaven, city any heaven. As I see also. Until one also open answer. Now, Kakra bit many. Yeah, in case we make a millionaire and as a billionaire.
At least. And no crowd any anchor.
Okay, at least say Yemubino. maybe a starting of maybe yes, we'll be a bit my millionaire.
We need to be aspirational. We need to be aspirational. Yes. Things say young kasasa stealing we don't go. We settle.
Okay.
That ceiling has to be broken. A lot of maybe a ceiling. Maybe what my millionaire then is saying.
Hey Joe, I'm going to think of me millionaires on Joe.
Because
you know, but sir, time I was school no or more church formula we munina. Minim di enti o man fasika se man kam. Menti ase.
Di panu na wo kire no anka sa hwe no nim sika ho ase.
Enti ada no no kire me no no so nipa no so kire no ada da yan kire ne kakranka. Because it was designed to make sure that wo no sika no unya control. Because obi anim say mo sika on control.
Yeah.
What do you mean control me?
It's supposed to keep you employed. Your education was to school first question besides what you want to do in future. And the things guided to select to want to do in future was to go and be a doctor and to be to be a civil servant. Those things are employment routes.
That's right.
I catch them with teachers, some person a businessman and cabin what's more so with teachers will be a businessman. Minimum be our no concern, be our no after me or do the cocosa. No boom your money. After now, where this year be now says also a tailor. No say where tailor say Nipani ye or run a fashion house. Or run a reputable.
So, you see
where you tailor. Let me say never know where you tailor internationally acclaimed tailor. Maybe I don't know about you. Maybe we chase about that for your mommy. And to tell her no name one crowd of say what's your say?
That's right.
People will say I am working with my qualification. But they know I do because they are make you rich.
That's right. But you see, because they designed it to keep us to feed them. The people who own all these industries, they designed the school. Not us, but in these countries, they design the schools. They will give you title and give you salary, and you continue to feed them, feed the machine, so that they will become wealthy. I didn't know because they teach them how to manage these people, how to manage these structures, to keep the wealth. And those of us under the structures, under the system, we have no idea how to create that system, how to create that structure, and so. We work for the government, they give us car, house, and we are very happy. Then when we assist it, they say, go home. Then it hits you.
I said, no, Ghana for so bungalow, we do 55 and a first estimate for my first warning. So we do 50 about first notification, so 5 years to go. Obe says, that time, no be sanable at 55. That time now, no need also because they need to finish 5 years.
That's right. Largely the school is a major what is the English word? Or say blame school. How omonchire first come kra obi koye tailor service and crofo agent entire na otona sika no ope wanya bi ade a wo ye no so nya bone ye mere mu no upamade a nya bone enya crime enti identity person ka so obi akọ school ontimi ntone ontimi mpamade. But Okoto Italian designer, or not a business, a big corporation. We a finance manager or how when yaji. But to be started so Tony Adriana or Tony Coco or Tony Mo was the NOD and yet Tony Coco says Yabeka said by KFC or Tony Coco. You know, so it was designed that way to keep us under the system and to be very happy with very little. And therefore most people never wake up to take control of their own finances. So it hits them when they are late.
Interesting.
But when they are late. And it's not because of the information.
Yeah. 2020 so is the
maybe we comment. And to my first recommendation is as all per se change your normal one also started so be replaces our knowledge now on Sikano. The other says what the bear 40, 50, and yeah, you ma master will branch. Let's say data and data means so started so be changing. Even though a better thing. But
And the money I'm mobile them before you be ube delete one why is
also change data. So when you say we are financially stressed.
What who said
the
that process is so frustrating. But what who said oh I say two today you say just some say you would go no say e
and science actually so data na yen one who say untimi mpia woka se bia ka di wani eno chese o data na yen unya sika eno ma wo de to ne mfa sika ma
miss media ni
chese o data no e do wani o sorry a udi obi ka o pese obetua na aye ntokwa e chese o data no enye o koje bosen a interest rate no kura won hwe chese o data no enye o pesa man for my fans
ya je pass no so chese data ni yen
oze
fans kakra ya kwaje na no so chese data ni yen
that unyu sika dronya bi ana de akoto iPhone kese wo so u pay ya 1000 iPhone ya 5000 e chese o data ni won disika ase na de fans iPhone basika bi abro na o je fans o data ni yen the time bi abon say o mako school e bi average school fees ni okay there bi ye to salary mo ana you money free ana do mo ko baby what change you baby out what change no money na me wa woni free un save o free invest free o data ni yen no and almost after you live in fear and panic and you feel frustrated at the slightest note to say person you if you remember it's a data no that's it
me pa me mama yanya hands up pa cha hwan na ni data nye e Michael e me de nye eni ma kwabra to say what to punches up e kire say o data nye din almost ni nyina hit me em say ba ku mienu bi pedam timi ya ka nyina abo pip am ma me type wa ma data nye ama enye kra nye fa no
and is a data no nya who say obi be provision shop that's onye sika wumu because o data no on sika no enye
na sadi semina data ba na beton na benye sika kwabna
that's right who say obi to no wa cha audience say oni fe but ye ma 3000 a month audience say sika pa what you may not know is that koko ura no be 3000 grow nyabo
what say regiro so na no what on wa cha ni esiri ni ye data nye
no what's na what data nye because you follow economic solutions and we salary ni one but compare for come we salary no one
a plus bro that I don't John Dumelo siri ye data nye
you know data nye because we data nye we be corner boss e bia every day or 1,000 what to your be your amount 3,000 I will boss e bia 3,000 a day from his business with all the problems that come with running business but he's able to make 3,000 in a day. Oh, you 3,000 a month. Oh, you go towards it because the amount car there be also started again. Was or say me de me sika sem no me anka sa me started making and
in profosika a kind amount of money. Sika family. They say me te bank no me kind profosika no and no so data. Na me anka sa me nya
be oh enyame aboa wanya adwuma wo bank ye unya salary kakra. Me mfa nye show off. Started so be bibi kakra aboa de unya no started save bibi a obetimi akodua sika ye seed o e seed ti say de obi kodua bro ukura bro ba kona akodua e be multiply wo hwehwe so ya obetimi atwa bag out of it you know obetimi nya be a one bucket out of it just one seed akọ plant here enti sika no ba ye seed e kwan abefa so plant no grow no wo data nya obre you know data nya obedi
kwabna oh say abro no ba ye de ka bankudi the next year say abro fufuro be ba fe abro ma na ye shocked
that's right
yeah last year
data and so we adwuma wo bank me ye adwuma wo bank eni se me bu adwuma no abonfia ene se na adwuma ekura na me bre da bi adwuma no wo bon paye na unya ye nyame de ama wo woni nye make sure say adwuma na wo ye no ho nkoso nye ho na akobokro no nye ho na akose nkofo ye adwuma no ne hu so we productive se wonya kromfo a wo ye sika before so benya sika no so ye very productive nya se wonya sika da And they are very diligent people. They are very honest. They are hardworking. That's why they get money. And so to me shows.
Maybe see my hard working. My matter secretary so still be
because any one component you need the right data. This is the kind of. You can buy the other year. And to hear Juma then. Go for that now, Juma. Unya kakra. Say I'm here Juma banker. Me befie. That's a person dia me kwachire obi ade ne ebosumi nya kakra kan ho a. Eno ye Juma den man kwa Emma. Ebi a wo say me trans na me produce bibi no obi ato. Manya Emma. Enti me ba me ko na ba na benda 9. Me se mabre. Minti me nya sika. Di se me wia. Okay. Ebi a wo say me ye bibi o me krom. Ebi a meti me bi shop bi. Ebi a meti makofa normal ton. Ebi a meti me di no bi agu me kam.
Na sa shop de mun krase for munko. Me say ye wura ba for ye so bi shop. Enya mun krase for munko school na mu bi shop. E kwa bra. Euraba ye yina dia no waye mo bon. Because we need to go nyanza. Enya munko school mo ye mu bi shop. Tailor for ya.
Okay. Enti euraba no. Sebe enga o person kan sika o so bota ya za no kan sika. O ye adwuma na o kan sika o ko banka o se nka time ye kan sika.
Na me try say wo kwatena bank wo bo time wa same class for sika na wo kan. So invariably wo kan.
Okay. If you are the cocoa sika no the bank na wo kan. But wo ho a also mo wani da ho say okay me ye adwuma we. But say me person me finances no in the future ye dia. Obo wa start adwuma first no the akoto asase. Akoto asase opuku ase. O si dan won rent die because wa bre.
Nanka.
O si dan and interest on to rent. O si dan you still pay rent.
How? Which? When? Who? But explain because baby I dey saying many.
Okay. They say I'm ma trafia na nyame ayemadom na makonya adwuma wo bank. Menya sika na have ma start me koto asase akusi da me tua rent die. Before so betima see 3-bedroom house na anko store kra wo Ghana. Ye krom ha die anko store kra. 150,000 ye ebeko. That is enokana chese asase na efu pa. 150-200 ye I mean ebeko. Enokana is finish you know. Average. Enti say utua rent 200-300 ada na untu ya no na kura sika ne ye na unpe bibia sika ne bitima ya be ma sika na nyini and sika ne kosoro pa wa start ya koto asase asidan because we see dan no obi bia kosoro o like be kosoro e bi kura kosi na echiri enti ofu ekura sa kosoro o shocks be bu penti besa bibia besa o sika yesusa enti wo ya sa de ne pe wa kreti me wa wo be 30 years unya nu 60 years kura ga sa ko pension. What's that number of years? You know, we'll lucky financial future just because one person will be rent. Meanwhile, we'll be able to.
My technical name is siphons. Fund siphons. We do one while we. Young Casa, you creative fund siphons. In Siono, our bucketing. And I yen ye kita that one. Young Casa and Yabaphobia. Young Casa kita that one. And yes, siphoning two buckets. We going to. And as you can you ye so you say by fo bi nti na de obi ade o ka kire mistress a wo so wa o kwa me bompa ye hunu se di kuro bufo tutu ntokuro won nsem Pabna it's not myself wo kwa wo be nim ni pakora me kana se me o se he
ya bubo ni nsem ntokuro
aya no hu se di kuro bufo ye nsem ti se so ne ye ya bubu nto
Is it? And I know say you're wrong data on money. If you believe that,
maybe so from them I say I'm packed before the year. And mommy and son will chase the woman you know you will chroma before agents. But some is smart. From we know into Yama, we know what you have you chrome for agents. Well, guess me we have nice schools.
That's right.
Yeah, praying council. Software back no software coach some of and they say you're too to grow.
Yeah, to
why that to grow super and they're too to grow.
That's right. Yeah. And you see?
Okay.
Yeah. Those data no, a bit free school no, and as I say, working as far as so religious belief on money, and also can be very wrong. And a lot of the times they are wrong. Okay, because they tell you that nyame be mo and that is another problem. Nyame be mo nyame ne money spa, nyame nshira ne mo nipa ye odefo. Nti no a okwa adwuma wonye ne ye on krasika on kano kre, but nyame nshira ne mo nipa odefo. What the 30 nyame nshira ne mo nipa, what the 10% ba
nyame
o the 30
nyame o shira fo ana
o shira nkrofo so o shira nti no ma ye gold ne diamond ne sanu man shira ne de no ano obi anyu bi
enya nkrofo kronfo awi bala nyame wo shira
no ai na se shira no ho ma obi a obi a person we de on fanye shira ho ma obi a nyame shira ma obi
okay
nyame oto nsu a we are arm robber we are hwan obi anya bi mebo a
ani
and that's it ti adwe de pe sika no nyame onyi odo obi a whether we bonifo we bonifo and because obi cocaine dealer osika enti principles no aseti oso dua obetwa you know ti so dua ade e be ma ni sika obetwa odua boni a obetwa boni. You know, a principle in Yamia. What shall I mean? Until the gold oil is out of money in our mind. What am I doing?
And you're quite sorry, a Christopher Mapan, young one is a capable of Yamito soon, who in Ayaso. As a man,
oh, Sebe, oh, I shall only a one.
But yes, Mississippi,
and I shall only you.
Matu abin Syria who's what is asmo. Sacrifice and time
I shall only so on you and I want you.
What we got testing one time, one touch goes on him.
Okay, and is a Bonnie Mukran in the party free muba. And to principles are what she said. You know. And it's a woman principles that you are a baby.
Yeah,
was it?
Principles need to be members because they say they can
okay.
So what's
and the principles in the business also who's a Sicano medical can also need the right data. I mean, 1. 2, also the BB Swen is also in your plan. Maybe at the next 3 years, the next 4 years, you can say I'm Pessimia. Oh, now I started to obey your module. So this one is to be a person 10,000 for the next 3 years. Minya 10,000 as a Hassan America Kotua, she can debate many.
And 1 second point. Near Pepe, I did question.
That's right. Also, and yes, all to one out this kind of bill is over. No, baby. And I too also me pesca and mechanical. Bible say, dear Nipa Benyas were turning a cry. Don't sell your soul just to get money. Be honest, be truthful. That is very much important.
Rapabna, Pacho, see up to it. Principle you have Edu, and I make a mimi see so Macano Cressa, Sisican.
No, but no, she shall know my or Sicano, Sican Casac, Sica for Grano Mukuta no more. Into other now go Crono answer when you be. Sica, there be. Most of us are sorry, into my only and Nedi. Because I know the money part started so much word. Obia Otimians can be a phobia or mutinity. Obi betimi the 100,000 amount say I'm a fatu mammy because when him say or bepa or the beman. Obi betimi Obua or Dibia or say Bejuwe, the cotton. And so many penny interco because of no cry. Oh dear. Oh the car, tia, million. And your crime, oh the car never before. Usikasem and Usikamu. Decisions now go into the car. And 3. Also to me, Bibia. Tell me also who's okay, and maybe I'm a name and Mabusu is casting the issue. So, yeah, rough idea. So, check a cattle. Maybe I'm a school fees, say, the light, yes, say, who's it can also as I was away.
School for. I don't necessarily church.
Minana, no, on go school, no, 20, Puna. And so, no, or checking his car.
Sir.
Okay. And it's got the it's how do we go school okay.
Okay.
At least my fair idea how much goes out of the household and how much comes in. You should have a fair idea. You should have a fair idea. You can't be that you don't know anything about it. And when you sika be doing some more. Men flashing no men sika no en kasa nkyerɛ sa sika tibi kasa kyerɛ profo do nya sika o se mam ko change shoe mam ko change TV mam change me car sika enye
the sika na kenya na ke de what is the purpose of the sika if we can't
say only say e bia me di 20 years me pese bia 30 years na me 1000 at ho 10,000 at ho na me nya sika no na me dia 10,000 no me di 30 years a ema.
Sir.
And ebi mo chen lotto miracle. Me chance adding. You have to have a plan for that. Ulu su bi kura bi beka. Oh, enti eno so ye one. Ana sebe obi aba bisa osika. Wo start say unya sika pe obi ba be bisa wo fa bi ba be bisa wo sister bi ba be bisa bombosia. Oso otimi nya de obetimi de abobosia na de ontimi famo. Ana se wo pese otoka, wo pese osi dan a transcend show normal ye pa and sana why is normal meaning because a bit my ball for
you
can also
your quack sit down no I'll say so see explain it on pickets and yet dying in a year problem but if you are dying we could see the now home so and to see would you travel home Eddie you will be a hochidemo when you say Eddie actually I question sad dying. What dynasty where we would you want wouldn't be painted? Sad also be Ghana. Your best
uncompleted
house and
uncompleted. So many.
Or Master could do what is Canasa.
Asa. Or is it 10 bedroom?
10, 12 bedroom. And most walk right near most won't say dining in Nara I waste will be intimate.
Me was a be 2 bedroom and go baby.
And where we are polishing the pattern, yeah, they rent it.
And a trese ni pano and transient plan. Uncle Stekra, no name quite befa. So you free the business ni musa and salary no. Oh, you free musa, or you free musa, and to a true about it. Okay. Into a bedroom in the future, no, a bedroom 50 years, no nishi. I was so frustrated. And it doesn't matter where they live.
Also, a talk car, no, that was the end. And actually, baby, who told that was your end. You would do one crano, you didn't send the boy for yen tiasia. I will call ye the prematurely, not who yan so ye. Nanka would. And I would day at the point, yes, I invest. Maybe say my quiet was your business, baby, and see how at Abraham, say make quiet in your plan B, and that will be sick and a local be super still. You continue life. You are 3 4 years.
That's right.
Now one cast West thinking out. Now what it's big time. But 3 years. But one can wait. Casaminia.
Another one. Yeah, go school is was your first degree. Yeah, you make a crania save. Yes, I compare second degree. And your scholarship so there you go. There's a cost another 30,000. They call MBA, masters. Yeah, but you might I don't think say right choices. A lot of them, if you don't have the money, the masters and the first degree that you have not worked with, masters will not give you a lot of salary anyway.
Now, does it even give you a rise? It doesn't.
I don't know, but that's the program. So some of us will even go ahead and use the little money we have to get all these certificates. And then we end up with nothing. But minimum there, we can say nipa or kakra or invest our choice. Our choice.
Certificate in your bad.
Our choice. Yeah.
Certificate in your bad. But like he's saying, you need to have your survival nets. And son, why yourself?
No money. Yeah. Also, when you say, you be able to say you was capable. What's it before so be kwa kotoda no. Utim say sika no dose no yi bi de kotoda. Before so be ko school no. sika no dɔɔso no wɔyi kakra de kɔ school before so ɔbɛtɔ nice car akɔtɔ Lamborghini or ɔbɛ 10 million no wɔyi 500 cedis ɛde akɔtɔ Lamborghini uhuna ɔnte sɛ obi a ɔno wa save wa de akɔtɔ car no difference wo we sit down 10 bedroom but always sika bebree nti na wɔtumi sit down samra na ɔyɛ or build this sika no akɔtɔ ban or build it you build it oh I said the ɔyɛ nkokɔ no when 1,000 as a ɔkɔfa kosua baako it doesn't touch you. But akoko ba akoko no charity no worry. Oh, because obi akuna akoko.
You see, akwa bi asem bi a eto no. Ya ye hu nipa bi asem bi eto no na obi tu ne fo. Asem nipa ne ka kire ne eto mi tiri mu papa. O say, se wo koto car type bi. Na se wudru filling station na ye fill car no na se wo hu. Ebe kwa na car na enye wo size. So we got 4.2. Now we na filling station. Now we se fill the car. Now we share the name say sika we account to bet me a fill the car ne petrol. Na chere se car na enya wo size. You have cut off
unri
4.2. So we got top Lamborghini. Assess any point in time. Uko jina filling station. It's be a bu petrol. Man, you ma a bu fast, and it should
that's
not.
Right. Yeah.
What's a car? Now we hear massa change. It's a car. There, your size. I can't say something. Me doing hopa. It is true. Oh, pabna. I believe I'm not jina station.
It's true because Ama omo sikano. Meka omo amokro no omo sika papa no wo be no omo a normal way no practice obetima hye atade baako bebre won fa hokra wo hia na onim sika wa invest onim sika one account enti wo dwen se woni sika en fa no na so ko ye bibia enti se obi ka bibi enti se wan sua sa no ma no wanya abotra sikanya abotreso okra na kakra okra no and the only business kra na so your salary it does not mean say ultimate in create our financial future. Everybody can create it, whether you get salary or you have business. Everybody can create it because the money that comes to your hand, you decide what you use it for, and the decisions that you take on those are very critical. Some of us a year cry bayama your papa and I say so wa bia wo no it be boy for a year I bayama yes one na your papa be it be boy for e bu ho a wedding a obeye no everyone aware ni nye da
sada na
wedding na wo ye wie na no wonim se wedding na aware
What's your cap now? Aha.
Yeah, we talk madam.
Mate me aka chiro dey see. On say o ware no. Na ye ka se woni ni nkunu nye first dance na. Ne papa nua ba no a wo de handkerchief be fa na anim no. Ono na ama ware ni nkoso.
Why? Ono.
Also mo ye wedding tan afi na started bam. And it's usually over financial stress. But as some buy, anti adwa. Say catch them some a handkerchief from Kofan. Maybe you are so Ubia the handkerchief family.
Yeah.
And because you had the handkerchief before and be everywhere.
Yeah. And this Unibia, no, I know the obituary, Unibi. Who will be there, no problem. But Unibia, men for Sikana, why you 5 years, and men found for your 1 day wedding. Our Reno.
It's a just Antiadua de Nibaye. I said Antiadua and everybody said, I need to say, Casamun Cosuno, and yes, a BB and Antiadua. And you also easily.
And basic normal area in area. Sebi obi abe promise when you sika kakra person invest na obi abe ka say mema 10% every month. Sebi enya no correct. No matter what argument they come up with, one a bit my trading amount 10% every month, which means he's giving you 120% in a year. 120%. Very few business people can do that and give it to people who gave them money.
10%
and
a year.
Still pay all other things.
10% a year.
See, you know, and basic normal baby or sebe one year greedy. We are in kakra ubedu because nyame bo obi ase omedi. Nyame amoye say yeme bresa, but choices obi aso nyeska. Obi anyeska. Kakra eba yensem no. De ye no ehia. E na o se ehu say ye nyini. Eye de ya say nyame bo. Nyame
24 pe. Mo na monyi.
You know, ye nyini enti ubedi sister sebe usika sem so ehia.
Or say Mark Bediako said, some people are fortunate with good jobs and salaries, so they have saved it. However, those people find it difficult to spot business opportunities aside their core jobs, and also
okay. Major is one of their disadvantages here. Ayana omu nyini penny, and omu timi managing for society, especially at the low level. Because ebi amanyasika kakra. Nothing prevents me say metimi I be a shop to be a success can kakra ashame. And as metimi be a restaurant to be, sport to be. You know, now my pay will be a training. Now pick will be nice of failure and just want to pick another person. You know, because you are going to do it gradually. Don't put all the money there, but do something aside. Or maybe in the industry that you are in, maybe you are producing something. Look at if you have control, because money who invest there, put it where you have some bit of say, some bit of control, or you will lose it. And so, my mom dear, make us say, "Fap baby, nipa here dime, bet my CBD hostel, and you're bad. The growth rate may not be much, but it is secure. You can go and look at some of the cash crops. You can start a business also, some shops, some retail shops, something, or you can even open a school. Technology is also there. So they only have to do extra, and that's where the hard work comes in. You have to know that if you want proper financial future, then you must work for it. You know, and that will mean that you can't sleep anymore. You have to wake up and do more. When others are sleeping, you are going to do another thing. You're doing 3 jobs, 4 jobs, because you want to create that future. You know, so when you're skakakra, make sure you invest it in areas that you have control, big control. And for me, it's in business. You know, so you don't have, not every business needs a lot of expertise. Not every business. Some businesses you
businesses. So Ghana ni catch us a business and let's say well to be atom. And no retail.
Which is okay. No. But for me, it's okay.
Menkasa is not okay, but also and no ni ye say business.
Okay.
And they are business, but they don't fall inside a retail business. Service provision is also a business.
Which one?
Provision. Mr. Service provision is also a business.
Oh, a business. That's it. Yeah.
Providing services. You don't have to buy income.
That's right. Yeah.
Service provision is one of the most important 21st century money truths. Example. Me and my concerning. Meaning baby all the financial deals happening in our tete no a kameka kire mu free abra yedi konkonsa nanse de meye ni se mefre bank ne maka kire se bank mi nipa aya meta abo nipa se me di nipa bi abrewa obema me 1% wo mo se fin your friend is saying housing association for se me bre mu nipa obema me 2% wo mo se fin.
That's right.
One so me di nipa brewa me ton shoes ne ma ba me pointing crofo mumu dodo no asaba se crofo ka Google and I may Google AdSense na me na me bie website so bo center ade ne pabo bia flash wo no wa hwe.
That's right.
How we ti crofo wo websites ne e bi didi pop sa ade no ano wo sign posting wo kwa the website no na Google e de sa ne ma na to website ho ntu kwa ya wudi konkonsa no wo hu shoe bi e wani je
That's right.
Obey any consent when me aso. Would me aswana a fa click no we behind at the end do na you coded. And so no ana code not register send ne hona wo free the buy. And I the free buy. And it's a what ade no a what ya na nkrofo na sending in the teku simples. When that's our website who they don't these are the things I trying to discuss. Sane man you from passive streams of income.
Yeah.
And I would a service a sign posting and no na way.
Okay. All right.
You must a type of sikano say and quadanket in kitchen the dinya sikano. You would do one way and tiasia. Uba wouldn't say we yamuba. Maybe say my Jimmy too. Me ba supan information and media man for free. The man who is the answer. It may be a hair kotawa hane. I quite we need the end. My father number.
But Ama here because we are seeing Sebe young crowd and I catch because young crowd because information is and we can monetize everything. We have to make sure our people get this.
We should do some. Send me metro bruni bishop no wakota be partner. Na se me mitimi hu nyansa na bro metro we. But this time no kwaku bruni ni na meje taku no. Enye wo na menka nchiro. Wo de meka chiro still. Me ye wo papa ne still.
Okay.
But nyansa na mahu kwaku bruni no a me ye the papa free no. Because remember so wakota dia wonu ne nya sika. Won chia advert me kon na am na customer. It is a me who nyansa na me frɛ kwaku. Na bibi be catch say kwaku menu betade wo shop last week was say hi. Adwa man so buy was say hi. Akua broni wo no so was say hi. E wo nyina me nkrofo me nam ka kire wo. O say eh ye ma ya ade. Jikod we. Nti se obi a wo be me na ba ha no. Wo de man no a me man the 5% discount and it actually tends to work better for nipa no a wo directing because wo no one negotiate. It's worth 5% discount the amount wo no a wo kota de no. Amount of 5% discount because of you. Now, most of what would be the buy because man could hear advert, man, your TV advert, man, could you radio, one hour advert, and mammy, in Tiama. Once a member $1 the wedding. Yen nara need to start understanding Sadiano. Not the end of the dad, no, a ma brofunya sicano, especially so we business did that. As a so one who ye did free Dima Bruni, no sooner kakra. Now what happened? As a someone. And my colleagues say foreigners find opportunities in Ghana all the time. Our education has made that way. We think we are not capable, but we always ask successful people for tips, advice, and guidance. Now, when you give people tips, advice, and guidance, they want you to tell.
They do. They do. Yes. No, Ama, they do. They do. They may not come back to you. See, information. A breaky BBO trimo, and it doesn't give direct quick responses. Static. We are to say the waka book be. Only book no cry nyadwe obeje chinyeza. But some book no se bia wan kan aka bia wo sisi nka won.
Wo da na joko sad.
Yeah. It be before ni so wo ti bibi to say the ye kan. Obi beti bibi. E bi kra oni nyadwe. But the best start amana shape ni no maybe. And nipa will start to say shape the way you think, then you start to shape your life. And so and the more we get maybe things that will help us to take charge of our lives, the better. You know, and so for me, there's nothing like people sharing the little they know, which in good faith, which some other people will eventually find and maybe make some decisions with their life. So it's fantastic. You read some articles that you don't even know the writer. You watch some videos that you don't even know him. But you keep adding and you keep learning. And we call something concentration of knowledge. When the knowledge concentrates, it will start to push you on that path. You know, when so
it concentrates, your actions are different. When the knowledge concentrates, your actions are different. Maybe to have social media to have first, you say, and I said, I'm her schoolboy errors. There was lack of knowledge. Me, I'm a say, sisters, where you make a crack. 14-year-old, 13-year-old, almost manage your account expertly. They know how to manage their social media accounts. What you say? Maybe do still social media you have name in Tiasia. So the Timia Sadia me hwe and enkoso. Na me am free 18-year-old akada bi na won call college. Afia no start college. That time no 16. Akada 16. But said the afna no onim na account manager no. No was start here. Nti me free abofra na me say abofra bra. They say obi na refer me. Na nipa kro ne na ye adwuma na refer me na me frɛ. Oni me din komo ko hwehwɛ me nneɛma ma say eh oba ne sa o PSA me nyi say ne 3 years fe. You can be my mommy and we jimi sa no. Say oh abofra. Oh how am I say but you have a master's. Oh my god, you are that. You say hey abofra. Oh one my school boy Arobi no ahunu no adi matam na ye me ya. Sa knowledge no asa akwada ketekete no o concentrate ma me no be say mantago me ni need nkomo ono na se frɛ me na mfrɛ. Oye brodi nti na eniema bi between ye ne wo mo eye different sen ye ne ye nuanom entem no. Ofrɛ me o se maame be se he nyamie ni maame nka me kwenchero se me ntimi ni usika di bi. Ye minim nyina ma chiro se me ntimi nchiro hwe. It's sister. Me no, ye dim papa mo. Ono aso the side pam me.
Wow.
Say wapam me. Ono ane pam me. Menko. Say the one who say nyansa na wo kire me na say me yehu kakra.
So this is technology, isn't it? This is social media management.
Yeah.
And without the import of, you importing the knowledge from her.
From an 16-year-old.
Yes. Your actions will not be different, isn't it?
Into Habos will be after Ama, what are you doing? BBB stand and saying, and I'm like, you are right. Concentration of knowledge, finally.
That's right.
And that is what Aquadano to Korea no says in the contract.
You are an expert.
Or say at the moment we are friends. Me hunu bibi or what you know what make natural.
That's right.
I will draw your attention, but that mentor-mentee relationship has to end. There is no. Let me have it.
So if you look, it comes back to the same with money. Comes back to the same with money. The moment you start to get the right knowledge, things start to change. So if there is a lot of frustration, a lot of pain, a lot of failure, fear, it means there's something we don't know. That's it. There's something we don't know. Life is meant. Life is meant. It's built. Life is built on laws and principles, cause and effect. What's the other engineering term? I was looking for this one. First principles. So if you don't get the first principles right in anything, whether it's marriage, it's finance, it's business, it's IT or social media, if you don't get the first principles right, it will be very difficult for you to build it. And that's where the problem is. So the more we're able to get the first principles in order, the fundamental truth, if you get them right, our lives will not be in frustration.
It's a fundamental truth. They say, "Person is starting on." Oh, say, "Obi woha." You find obi a, or you have a accountant.
Yes.
Accountant ni unimpa or in the office, but why in the beba office no wabe show as accountant. That really need as your first principle is the ability to advertise and market yourself. And when you can't say accounting knowledge, any first, it's not. What bet to me and accounting books the way we are seeing as what's your office no be any baby we are punch.
So we need visibility.
Visibility is your first principle. I'm telling you. But the one was and we don't know. Instead of creating visibility, we be want to say you can't say you need another degree. You say you pay back. You better not say.
It's true.
You say be a doctor upon GBT. You can't. You doctor. Yes, you talk on one OBM. Afe woti hwa na afe wukuro ma baifo wo ko aye bia ma me bi ka se wa ye nokom wo hu saf ne woni na ewi wo ko asori ana sofo aka kiro se baifo bi wo kuro wa money din but wo de ma me we wo ko aye na se de o ka ye wa hu tumi zo baifo enti sofo ne ka ya ayo no na wo ko chi wo bi we biare and so the problem was marketing visibility.
That's right.
This was the very first thing as abofra we e ka kire me.
But you see, but the other thing is that people like you were educated, groomed, professional. if you start to do this, your friends, your colleagues will think you're off, you're mad. You don't know what you're doing.
Yes, if Facebook look you classical and I'm
saying yes. And these are professionals, you know. They Facebook, your friend is a mini time grammar. Meanwhile, salary class. And you know a lot of things. You can put them in books, you can put them on YouTube, you can put them on Facebook. Forget about even when you're even doing them for free. This is technology. The biggest leverage we have at this time.
Bam!
I mean, 10 years back, 20 years back, we could not do this. You need a GBC to do this. And yet we are doing this virtually for free. In terms of connectivity.
Yeah.
It's virtually free. And we don't know whoever is watching this video anywhere. And even after we are done, it's on demand.
Magic, and
yet
it's almost flicker between 55 and 48. But you may be thousands by the time the video ends. Those who watch Edo also say one platform no so ma okay. Oh, say mo amohwe me no. Mo mu bi wo ha mo hu say ba start year near maybe. Ba start year near maybe say that's free. But ma hwe me year mo hu say my services they are moving from free to become paid services. And kakran. The day I name be paid service, that's the day I begin to change my brain one up. Me teacher pay any day or some smart you bet you me. But se me who nyansa na me di teacher drain ni bi e de to internet so. Na mumu bi e kotua $1 kwara akokohwe.
That's right.
And I would 50 cents person kwara na boko. Na se 1 to 2 to kuba mu.
The other time
That's
right. Ama, the other time, I saw this woman, I think she's in England. Okachi. Now, it's on YouTube. Onwa Diego.
Yeah.
Good pictures. And she's loading them on YouTube. You forget if they pay her or not. But the visibility she's getting.
Yeah.
Diego and Nyame Adam almost Obia will be there oni.
Yeah.
This is the marketing of our talent. Whether you are a person who uses you use a lot of your brains or your hand, whatever that you know, people must find out.
You don't need talent.
People must know you.
Me aton wo kwabena wonim die sese ni medidi. E wo wi asese. Eno ni new money brains. Alibaba guy no, oni machine ba kokora, oni factory ba kokora. Do you guys know? All he does is resell and crofo die. Any microphone products.
That's right.
Who could he says this? A dear bang. Woman, yes, shito. And so say shito was saying this a one more time. They are not money about shito. They don't know the formula for shito. They don't know. Right. They don't know the ingredients. They really
they have the platform.
But woman a tongue shito. Shito rano. Then fast way a tenner. Says before the year 20. Stand it here. Mama minimum.
Yeah. And maybe the other thing that we have to look is the fact that there is technology now. And everybody knows something. Everybody has a skill.
Who needs sell somebody's knowledge?
Yes. Make sure, that's right. Make sure people get to know what you're doing. It will help. And don't be shy. People will laugh at you because they live in the old time. A lot of people are even young, but they live in the old time. They look like they know, but they don't know. So they live in the old time and they will castigate you, they will insult you, they will laugh at you. Don't mind them.
Right.
Keep doing what you're doing. You don't know who will find out.
One come baby, yeah. Your friend, yeah, better you first. Microphone, do what no more do better than name is no more do. What is very interesting is a microphone now when we do mathematics and do one was and answer my starting frame.
Okay.
Good one.
Yes. Because you see, the part of success, you have to overcome inertia. You have to create motion. And that's where, and it doesn't matter how you create the motion. If you are not moving, it can be chaotic, but create some kind of motion. Move somewhere.
You can't sit in one.
Yes, just start something. Because I made a book. I just, the book I started those ideas in 2000, year 2000 or 2001 or 2, somewhere. When I was doing the postgraduate, I typed a lot of things. I even forgot them, threw them away. 15 years later, I started to put them together, and just wrote a book. I put it there. At the moment, so many people have read it. So many people have heard of it. So many people are gleaning from it. Just because I decided to put something down. Was it worth it? I don't know.
From this video, I guarantee you, say nipa mi yunu miensa beko Amazon on beko akotobi. On say na na Clement say so first one wakoto. Sa nipa ne friend latent streams of income no. Kwabna twere book ni da. Kwabna wo that business. Ne yiri woni businesses no mo che mo baby din. Eno ne wo mo bread and butter. E na kwabna hu ni nyansa. E na de bread and butter no hu nimde. E de atwere book. Sa wo koto book no bia for the next 1,000 years. Da will be better book ni bia ne kakra be babeto no kakra.
You know, and the other thing. Then I decided to put a lot of content on YouTube and Facebook. When I even started it, I mean, I just felt like you just have to share something. You don't have to be wise. You don't have to be intelligent. Just do something. Let people laugh at you. Whatever that you're doing, just do something. Just do something extra. Don't be wise. Let people insult you. It doesn't matter. You are getting wisdom out of it. You're becoming better. It gives you training. When they call you to go and talk somewhere, this thing will make you. Now you're an expert. You can talk. You can answer questions. But when you started, people were laughing at you.
Yeah.
You know, when you started, people were laughing at you. So it doesn't matter. I think that Obia Yamiam Obia, don't just hide it. And Ghana for in particular, too conservative. Yeah. Too conservative. And that's why we think that letter, I'm sorry, and we seem to be that comfortable with that letter, which is not good. You know, so let's launch out. You can be a doctor and you say, what is wrong with that? You are a doctor in the hospital in the afternoon. And the evening you're selling watch. What is wrong with that? It's no money that you're paying. You know? And you can
Dr. Wache will be a better because some Wache difference.
Yes. Some people know a lot of procedures that they will never put it anywhere. And if you go to the internet, our people, the content is about entertainment and sports. Intellectualism, things that will create wealth and create product and processes. Our people are not creating those content.
A lot of girls, how to tie on YouTube. That is the most successful Alatani girl video. How to tie girl.
Wow.
And so why you follow up video on the amount of money she's made from that one video on how to tie girl.
Wow. Wow.
How to tie girl.
What is girl?
Gelene alaka for a check time no awomo ye no ano de
kwa. Okay.
I gele.
Wow.
Video, go and look at her. A Nigerian girl, what's in Nigeria, when you're what's in Nigeria.
And you see the shift of mind. Somebody, this is technology. Internet is the best.
They say a lot of one year man or tiger and why rapper. Yeah, rapper.
Yet, him so many things.
Yeah, she's the best person at tying girl. She's not the best person at tying girl.
You don't have to be.
Decided to put it out.
Yes. Yes. And so you know, you bet me to add extra revenue. And I think that also improve your data. Also changing. Now also who say we ask baby out to be is an opportunity. The fact that you are alive is an opportunity. And that the opportunity is not somewhere. It's with you. If you can access information, you can start from where you are. And sikane ba, memfa usika enkoshe nyamensa, memfa usika enkoshe prophet nsa, memfa usika enkoshe abansa, se aban we ba na meyeye. Yebi obado di bibrewa no problem. But kakra na nyame dia ba wo. Hwesuye. Sebe, hwesuye, ne enkra de yi, ne yemma sika ne nyini. Na yesai sika dodo. Nintina, se odia ya unam koma ya hwe obagana. A lot of people are around 60, 65 for retirement. It's not good. It's not good. And it doesn't matter their profession. It's not good. They could be doctors, engineers, public servants, politicians. Once they are off the seat, most of them are miserable.
Your friend is saying Ghana Commercial Bank on Friday every 2 weeks, I think it is, when pension obi na catch them in na wuhunu said the pension for minimum ekuku dam directors na wo nyina ehihye mo motiem no mo ba ne aka itaku ne sempa mo madi
no
tell us ya be fo akronfo nto mo hye da kan ne 55 cities 55 cities ne aye ne mehi eti omutimi kura boso nipa ne dɔɔso nti yɛde ma wa yɛ se next sɛ ɛbɛyɛ wo betimi
omutiti na before class this guy be man na bra o ma mo abre I don't think we should leave up
abre na edru wo so a ne aye wo sa and they don't give you a chance to count until you not know so what you be free mo ya yɛ the 5 cities mehi ne kita bo se krofo bi anu a okita ni sisi wo awusu ni ti chichi we no the tire bo we no the tire
Nana say he doesn't know Gele. Oh my God. I don't know, Nana. I see them, they wear them very beautiful, but I don't know the name.
How to tie Gele is the highest paying video for girls. Almost starting with how to twist your hair, no more make but how to tie Gele. Is the highest.
And back to what you're saying, I don't think we should live our lives in the hands of people who control pension. No, we shouldn't do that. I don't intend to live my life in the hands of people who control pension. When some president comes and he makes bad decisions, your pension will be gone. You can't put your future in that. You must take control of your own future, so long as you be alive.
Now, that's your lack of knowledge is a security problem.
We will take him as a security consultant.
I will say,
I will consult him.
We are still looking at, your friend is saying, money principles. We are tying money principles to common sense principles. They say, what's the technology and a year leverage? But ye nim baby are starting from patcho breaking in kakra. Technology no see yem fanya den. Yet media sacrade.
I must say, okay, Mrs. Here. Also, will be you should get it or they are to YouTube. Obi a professor, content will be great. Obi media to her. You don't know who will see and call you, even if YouTube is not giving you money. You don't know.
And when you said, this kind of free YouTube video.
No, you don't know who will see and call you for seminars and for talks and for other works. So whatever that you know, make sure you put it somewhere and share for free. Start to share the knowledge you know.
Who will showcase? Who will adverts? And for the first time, you can advertise yourself without paying anybody a dime.
And on top of that, people also need what you know. People need that. The best form of the way you control you have to solve ignorance. Ignorance is darkness, knowledge is light. And if they put gold in a room and there's no light there, you will never know that there's gold. Once you put the light on, you see the gold. The light did not bring the gold. It just revealed the gold. So God is like us. God puts a lot of things in us. Knowledge is what reveals them. And you are only in bondage when you are ignorant. And our biggest problem as human beings is ignorance. It's not any other thing. It's ignorance. Once we don't know, then somebody else will control us. So whatever skill you have, you can help somebody to overcome ignorance in that field. And that becomes service to humanity. And that's why God also compensates you. And that's why God also rewards you. So if you put something in book, if you teach people, if you tell people something you know, you are building equity, you are building collateral, you are building something. And that's why you get leverage. So it's a new day. And yet a lot of our people still live in the old time, and it's not good.
How do we come to the new day? And then I'm also And any day.
The knowledge that you are saying.
Jimmy will have concert and I am here. So many we said any my brother and I am better.
No. A lot of people have become better because they listen to the things that you share.
Yeah.
You know, the people that you teach, they have become better. That is one. Oboha because one of pay. But did you bet my idea? Ebe nipa near Tia Okaso. Don't hold your profession so high. You know, don't say me, I'm an engineer, so I can't do this. But your salary is not enough. What is important is, can you create that avenue where you spend 1,000 in a month, but then you have 10,000. You have big leverage. If my house expenses is 1,000, but I'm making 10,000, I have 9,000 difference. If they fire me and I'm able to save three months, I can live for the next 2 years without any worry. So long as I keep the 1,000 as the expenditure per month. You know, so anything that you can do that is legal, that is not unethical, to them to bring revenue. Anything. The other time I was talking somewhere and the person said, "Oh,
me so say akrache for ni rubber for ni
na me emrebia me kwosira me mama me wo America. Me ko ye omo ye adwuma 2 3 4. O ye akrache na ye adwuma 1 by the way. Because you have to do the hours. You see the difference between, even though it's debatable, the difference between those of us who live in Ghana and those who live outside our continent is that they work more. That's why they have money, some bit of money. But yes, a heading. No, say me and me papa you be frame. No, can be na can say masa. Wo kromo ha no. Say hours now we no. So that yes, those hours for Ghana. And our life in Kenya bus, any bad. Because you are working, you sleep 4 hours. When you are in Ghana, you are not sleeping 4 hours. You are going to church, you are going to funeral, you are chasing girls. That's why you were poor. You know, so work more. You do extra. You're a lecturer, do something extra. You are a professor, do something extra. You work in a bank, do something extra. You're a shoemaker, do something extra to get extra income. Do the hours, don't sleep.
But I say hours. You must be hours snap him.
I don't believe in that. God is fair.
Mayo.
No, so why your life now is better than if you were not doing it.
But I heard the truth is wrong. My do baby, but the mihiano.
But you let's face it, you maybe we but baby just because you're not lazy. Baby, you started alone, what move?
No, crack. Baby, I said, yes, 60 hours in a day. They say, I'm driving to a point. Oh, we start trading hours for the dollar. You can trade hours for the dollar as its ceiling. We are Juma past a number of hours. A year denya will be that. A year denya will be. And you cannot work a certain number of hours. And if you are like me and already hit the ceiling of your active hours, that is when you start looking at your passive streams. It's me say one when say started Juice Plus. Juice Plus no. Me nye bibi fufuro bia me betina Facebook he ya na maka munto Juice Plus o na makoda. Me ye me video a na me di Juice Plus link na to so na makoda.
Na eno no e dey na.
Bra, Juice Plus no your fruits and vegetables are ya dry. Me say you have in pedi. But me here on my body. Until me toss our capsules no. But then artificial your friend is say your fruits and vegetables ankasa. And no ma dry no capsule. Until it say they makoto me akọ ne me niam me. But we na capsule mo ameno. It me the better hand maka Juice Plus yo na makoda. You know the beauty of this thing. Most of them prefer tato Juice Plus no. Omo to continents and as omo to Europe and omo to America. Maybe has say about 12 a.m. Momo hono ebi Ghana say about 8 meboa. Yeah. 8
sorry.
Wo ebi about 9:30 hono a When we hear the mo yen na wakumia, what is Juice Plus? Ama see Juice Plus.
Okay.
Juice Plus aye when you can. We decide say wo betobi. But that time no I want to na me ama me da mempem because me di wanim. What you say? Mada. O mia website no kra na me ni ho. Wo di wo card ishem na wutu yaka na me ni ho. Wo to wie ye no an campaign no so na be package wo baby me ni ho. Wo bo wie afre DHL for say DHL for mfabra we no so me ni ho. Me nkrofo tomade wo US, ebi tomade wo Canada. Countries ni bi wo ka me nko ho da. Enso nkrofo taade wo ho ma me. Anapa na me sorry ya, me bie me email na no first thing in the morning. It is the most exciting thing for me at the moment. Me nye Facebook first Nancy. Me kwa straight my email, me mia email no. Na ma he say Juice Plus aba. Me huru Juice Plus ne pa mani jeje. Because me huru Juice Plus say madano. Na say email ba na kire say onipa woda. Na say nipa sika ti be free baby e beto account no a. Also we say oh hi say it's a shipped. As soon as he has bought, you me email Juice Plus, Juice Plus, Juice Plus. Wait, minimum ho bo so me so a. So we will spend it $10. No, mama, me $1.
Wow.
No, spend it $20. No, mama, $2. Something, baby. To go so way, you should share the more, but no, quarter $500 of Juice Plus.
Wow.
Something, baby. No, mama, media. Also, we are $20. Something, baby. Near the mama. Now that I learned how to find passive streams is when I am beginning to become free.
Okay.
Beginning to become free.
Wow.
Not my pimp. I could not sleep and go work out any more hours. So you say my two streams the kakra me plus and who say travel agent be aka. So you say me business is kakra. Me say by a few inquiry the 6 streams. My business me pay ho. So I many obehu dey say Ama Manson no. First na nka be koye me main job oba wi say me koye 3 other jobs so. But me catch me for September ba me twem. Nkokra. Wo so me say me year 3. My replace it ba ko me da me pam na sika ba with the na me 2 humrika. So 2 types of income we need to understand it. Active income bet me chase yakopin baby and you hit it. Yeah. You can't work any more hours. We have 12-hour shift back one. What's that? We need to be 2 in a 24-hour cycle because there is so water. Day is so did. Ube jare. Ube year free. Until what me a year Juma pros YNT be done 17 out of 24. And no cry ya ko when him kakre be both about na dwerega. Wunti minye. But se wuhunu nya Nana ko say enya nubdawo. Asaba make actually it is my very truth. And yes, obi say me nyamru baby and crofoko. What Nana ko say when I bet there, me say me say in 6 months, I make it $10,000. And I accepted your day. America be too we are saying say Nana ko say venture pressure. Was say with internet so ye to be. Me intimi kan tell say 6 months, me dia any $10,000. And I accepted Sadia no me date as 31st September. 30th September. Until 30th September. As I said, me told me boy say add in and I'm catching one and say venture say I have hit it. And it's not difficult. We started first. Ye near man who are no. Who no business I will pass away. Now products near credible you good. Now we catch them crofo no almost started say we use no who say a boa one more cry never boa. I'm one marketing products no. Na wada ewo wompam na kakra abetum wone wo ma wo fie na wo hwe wo ma na kakra abetum because number of hours no ye di pie fra bonti di ko chesi sika wa bonti no chale mi ne to de broso to de
Okay, all right, they make a account your account. Yeah, okay, so some people will work for salary, some people will start businesses. And eventually, all of us would have to find a way to invest that money. Instead of a lot of people, especially they probably would have to look at 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom, in Ghana. No more renting. Ghana. That's one thing share. Or renting quite obey. I know a certain man on any year. almost see shops. Now, Mr. Shops me I say 20 and at their torso. Almost maybe 60 or no, it's a lot of shops. Now they are old, they are over 85 years. This man is collecting around 10,000 per shop. Okay, a year. So can you imagine? The same man could have built big house and probably would have nothing now. And they should also look at that housing. There was a time a papa be frame is on only chrome or some of these trees and some of these fruit or doing some urban chrome or very comfortable a bit my money scan be so dear cocoa. The technology, you know, it's impressive. Juice plus okay, very impressive. And that's the way where you don't have to trade everything, you don't have to be everywhere. And sometimes your business corner, you can expand the business without you being there. Which means that you can expand the business. You just have to know how to manage people and trust people and develop people to expand the business. And all of us must work on that.
With technology, so what was Ghana? More. Actually, bros were midnight. No matter more time and a motor.
8.
8. Okay. Next, they say free 8 o'clock. I copy him the next day by 8. Shop ni mwato. Meboa. Will be a shop no. Those are 12 hours that you are losing revenue. Now, and I will app and I will be a website. A e-commerce website. Uncroft for a woman tini ma shop at 8 o'clock no. At 10 o'clock. And Kawoka ya who say what shoe be. No come here shoe no. And only the difference so your shop is still there physically. But what technology they are extending our working hours. What you can build the shop no once no one. Ya can you just your friends the best. But Uncroft for course today for Tadia. It been a making. Well, say, they don't call me. I've run my business like that. You don't call me.
That's right.
Circumstances. You just go to a website and you say, how much? Say, you say, you time be our pay piano or coswa, ubetimiato. Sa, necessary in a statistician. Ghana shop, oh, yeah, apa, a ye. We will more moon, we are aqua, a ye. Even so. Also, a pamprawa or pampum granada and Amabonti during the day. You can extend your hours so that you earn money 24.
And most of the girls or more use Instagram to sell their things and Facebook. Some of them even use just WhatsApp. They just send pictures and tell you that if you need this, send it. Somebody is asking why Ghanaians like free things. Is he a Ghanaian?
Oh, Nanako is a member. Nana dear not here.
So does he like free things?
Questions. He knows.
And so no, it's true. It's true. But she cannot start to say about now for choices now you're making also. Yeah. Choices no, we just say honor so disturb you papa. Yes, say ska.
Papa.
Yes, Jessica. And I'm busy musica, no, sir. No. Young boys, I wish you more. Cast no with the Bemuno Broso. A broso. Won't find me Papa Cocrajuma. Also, so the long or long cruiser better will fear. Where did you get the money?
And it we can't tell you.
So and also people be confused as to what is the way forward. Because when almost splashing on my baby now. So nipa no 100 or mubie. You know, because who say obi atimia obi person content. And also man for lose focus.
You
know, because my classmate be a dank here. But minim kwaya my classmate in the first. But maybe the idea bit me kwaya me first. You know. And kakra na oye no any avenues be a bit media boa enya the oye ebe boa man na mo sanya skaro. I think all of us You know, and a view also a Sebi Sika Kakrana Wabuano, I know if you pursue the common connection, I know America.
Ah. Na sa America no ye kwa ye benya sika instantly.
Okay. Ama statistics na nkrofo ye. Nenye hu sa. Enye hu sa. Maybe say data ni here. Data na nkasa here. Sika data no ntine ma ye nyina ye make sa choices no. Me ko school amenya sika nyame be menya sika ko America menya sika. Those things are wrong in discuss until you make it a quick conclusion. You know, because more Ghana, the richest man in Africa, on America, don't go to America. What is Nigeria? The one was started here. Sika, the so-called billionaire list. You know, so that is a proof of something.
There be Dangote the story, and I can tell you why Dangote was successful. Yes, okay. The Ghana and Ibia some catch them in. I'm telling you a genuine conversation which happened. Okay. The Pakrone say there is this famous story of Dangote and after flights I would do to Kwanya and the Reverend Idahosa. That time a paso and international conference be an wafa guests. Na guest no or no the flight. I can't remember what happened with the guest, but the guests could not get tickets on some flights. But baby, I know what na Idahosa here so what Idahosa ha no and a Dangote sorry and or didn't our one or Edima Idahosa and the Idahosa woman could do what for and the Nipa Seguna Papa. Nipa catch them say Runti na Dangote nyeska. Or can say I mean, ko Google, ko he Dangote ne papa, ko he ni dim. Ko he Dangote ne papa dim. One. And when Idahosa was trotro mo, time Idahosa shia. Dangote flights. Ediche.
Now my miso. Na Idahosa no na sorry man no omon pai bo.
One concentrated prayer e flights so. Oh.
International man, e musa na billionaires.
There be some woman there near money of flights so.
See, that is another major problem. The way I have any tuning obi I abomode aye na djuma say. One ne ya adwen, one ne ya adwen. Sua see o making the decisions and the choices kakra. What they call obi bomb pie man into no. See? And that's the superstition, the religion, or the religious activities, are very high. And to even bring the brain to stabilize the so be stabilize it, and I'm sure that only Papa Kazi or Yakrachi, of course.
Me say, or Yakrachi power say that good. Then what by shower or trouble, and yet this story. And we don't think about these things. If you really think about it for a moment, now you would have known that Dangote was already on a trajectory.
He was rich.
Dangote papa, na capital no what did that. The influence was already there. The connections were already there through Dangote. One. Two. Anya could forget Dangote papa. Only any evidence said that papa he was already on his way. No. Now to meet tough flights in the 80s, it was the 70s, time I say now on front rotron in Nigeria, not a flight. So at that time, they are exclusive, and you depending on the share of flights. So then the part type be the share of flights. So and then the first time I'm
a cook story, and you're not correct.
Even if it's true, I may say, no first time.
No, are people like fantasies, yeah? That was the grandfather or the grandfather or something. He was very rich, no problem. But this guy is very intelligent. He's very intelligent. Look at his humility. Look at his choices, his business decisions. I don't know what anya sika ti me grow sika. Unya sika no kra na usa grow no so ye bede. Nipa say na nya sika o machine. You know? It is say kwakwa translation papa we say no odwen. Say no see ye no normal. Yen go so ya. Obi na bomb pie man into na nipa no bomb pie man no e bi.
Idahosa ba ama onu so hia ye wo be onu so bomb pie ama ye.
Yeah, you know, no problem. No problem. But Yamiro.
As some I work catch them and they said, maybe me, no, like we're lamenting on the Abrabo and Kuyi. A quiet befast. No, say you hear and say you wish ya, the who's that type person, Wabon Payamay.
Wow.
It is a say I just share the Pacorona or Babon Payama, the tea abandoned.
And I only hear the
I don't know
how funny it is. Very funny.
Because your hope is obedience and problem seeing a beta. I could say, I saw 20 years. I best to move America. She's still waiting to get rich.
Okay, so maybe bizarre, maybe American solution. That's what you know. You know, as so far as anything you had, so we have a lot to do, but I think awareness will help, so that will be our advantage. Will be our advantage. Kakra. We started. Now sorry, now pija, now sorry, now cop, now ready. We say, Uncle most can almost they steady, they constantly reading. They don't joke with numbers. That's one thing about them. They are always reading. They know they are on top of the game. They know which stock market is going where, which product is moving where, the next 20 years, where the market is going, where the demographics is going. They study the numbers. They know the game. That's why they win. So how can we win? We can't win. This is a game of money, you know. And so, usikani obeshani bi or yejuma was solve problems. That's what we ska. And to say ya pese da na nyame be ma yesika dia, then yedi nyame hwam. Because nyame won chicheska. What's it yejuma? The diligent hand shall prosper. Solomon said that. The diligent hand shall prosper. Jesus said something. Jesus said that who wants to build and will not sit down and count and calculate. He went forward to say that wisdom is justified by his children. Wisdom. So when it comes, you will see your fruit is showing the level of wisdom you have. Yeah. So if your fruit is not good, it means your wisdom is weak. So go and change that. But we will not, and we will still be praying to God. Meanwhile, the master taught his best principle, his best were the words that you use to teach his people. By MPB, we are more interested in the miracles, and that's why we are suffering. You know, so Christian now Africa, Christian or Africa or Bruchero, they are in hallucination. They are in hallucination. They are in superstition. They are looking for magic.
Emmanuel,
they are looking for magic. That's why we don't have money.
I mean, my example be of me young could be I was a salmon on a near maybe. So maybe I find £100 nam dikufi. So maybe she am a can may 100 nam diacomas messy, may 100 nam diacomos of insane 100 nam diacoma. You find the Saudi 100 diacoma. Now, Michelle, my young cono, I didn't come on or catch them and say, yeah, it's December. I need to start getting ready for remitting home. So, remitting home, then, and I said, when we are Western Union, and I said, this one is a large amount. As I say, we put in Yama together. It's likely, so, or say, this can one. You better catch them and say, one for tax, and Yama may prove say any income. When I'm interested in business, now they come behind. I say, my mom's pocket money, of course. I know they come out as pocket money. I don't know who said maintain your Martin Obisam said, do you money seeker to your mom every month? They say, or say, boah. I want to be shame, sister. Nothing. Was not so I maybe didn't me, mammy, money be the idea, and no would matem saying, yeah. Oh, mammy, 100 Busumi, will be na Manasa, we dear broker Busumi in 50, or best throw say here. So be bra. I feel back when every year and knew this says he can 12 times. Still, never in said. Enti wonu say ni pakro no okọ conference bi na ekire no. Won fa sika nkoma ne maame sope. Oka sika ni nyina bom. December no dia money maame for the next 12 months. Na sister sika ne koto ne maame nsemu a. Eye sika bum no wonim se bi mabiem no. Ne maame ni decisions a wodi say sika ne ye. The investments and ne maame di say sika ne ye. Ebedru end of the year no na maame na ye saa say maame na si wonu ane dan a wodi high enkrofo. Nti say sika no a wodi mane ne maame no. Wodi mane ne maame no ye seed money. Enye sika maame ni di wonanu. Odi manu a onim se ne nsa nka biem kopem se afe no beba na wiye. Enti esese wono no wokrakra se sika no obo ne ho modin. Ampa wo send wo bi 10 million a project beba be si nani so but wo man £100 a project e me si nani so da.
Obedi.
Me say 100 akra be ka ho. But what can say sika ni nyina bom one lump sum e dia man say ji for bito treasury bills. Na every 3 months dividends ne ba na wudi. Je for bi sheda na de ebeba besi ho no na wudi. Wo shed wo mani pakoro ne sa lump sum no a.
Wow.
Ya she ni dwa. On say your life transformational. It really did mess with my mind.
That's wisdom.
Me hu nyansa ne
Wow.
difference. Pa. Me mame the same amount. Mame the same amount. Fast one mame because me dey na me hwete. Ye wo hunu nyansa bua.
Also when you know hifa.
O conference.
You see? So it's there. The knowledge is there.
It opened my eyes, and I'm glad say your eyes are opened. Sada me who say clear sin Kofi TV. E ho me who say sa me. Na me nim kwab na me do horo me yaponche. Sika me so na me kaposo me so me 100 koma we. Me 50 dia koma we. Me 20 dia koma we. Na me ni age. Me yaponche me odwan. The better thing is say any pani nyina kra me pese me mane wo mo nke se me body to fa de ma baako. Na me ka kire nti man aboso me so a wa mane wo mo a wo maka. Say ye sa de ma the responsible one out of omunyina. And I say any pakoro ni timi di be a shop mpo. And ye kwadwofo mpo wo mpese ye adwuma no de to treasury bills a. Osu se mo ho beba beta ho.
Makwara be the kind was it treasure bills. Treasure bills.
Treasure bills. I can do research on the internet and physical library carried in books. We should use the internet.
Yes.
And Michael, yeah, you call her shata wale tebia de poshe. Yeah, come measure ne kesi because obi to me say we no be say ti bra you sure ya we dia bre mo se me fanya den. Oba wa for me nya bi ni. Nti o de bre me se fanya den. Pabra fa so be na wo so ma. O big bulanga ya ponche. Big bulanga wo ke na wo nya bi enjoy. Wo ko hwesa ade aye den.
So
and I'm glad and I'm glad you heard me. Yes, you are like me. But some make up now the 200 now the konu eniaje. If you send your mom $200 every month and you were sensible enough to put it together, you will send your mother $2,400 in one go. What I mean, she will never spend all of it. So $2,400 kokanin sa. The first thing she will start thinking is this.
Yes.
The first thing she will start considering is investment. But we're sending the $200 now, it will not be able to pay her bills this month. Investments, right. Obedi sope. But I feel back when we and we do 2,400 correct. Udi akokro beje kakra so. But the wonu nyansa di ni nyina koma ne ma me lump sum no be say ne ma me dey be provision so.
That's right.
Ube ma me dey treasury bills. Ube who say ma me dey ye bibibi and me sa dey changed my life.
And that is true.
It changed my life.
Wow.
It really did.
But I be about or said yes, I can say young call for young pay book even though a brochure for actually it may not apply to us, but at least your best start to say you for me a lot of data on money. Young call for non kind. Your platforms, engineers will be also sending morning devotion, John chapter 5, verse 10. And Uncle Annie is sending. And normal bet my boy I'm here in Trocha. Most people will not steal if they have money. And yet, knowledge in the debate media pet Sikano. It's so. Uko read your Hosafat, and Mosca. You know, as you are not here, send my house. And only send my house. How are Africans?
Yeah.
And yet you're sending my way, I know sending religious information as a political information. A lot of the things almost sending my improve it.
Oh, boy, Bulanga, Bulanga,
you know, but who person change your life there?
And to what
information?
Nyansa woman, I would send me. Adia woo him for swapping a benya also. No depending on how him. Jimmy and I said, Obi, I want the body parts be at the eating that when the war enjoy. One walk illegally. Now, what side they are sending me illegally now for swapping. They make Pabna. And that's way, nothing be about. That's a way be boy, Jano. Now be a
yeah.
It's a put say, why boy, yeah, where Jan, what would they send him? Yaman? What's it in Fanya Day? See, yeah, one a bit, Jan. And I say, and I say, yeah,
and yet, information on why. I was saying, now it's a son. Now, I know because seminar or 40 years changing life. And I know I'm going to life now change it.
I see some many.
They see if you uncle catch it, or when you now more rich. Obi a bit me the idea, a best Sam Luciano. Oh, Mresa. Oh, the banners of the idea. Oh, some for crying a day. Emma, also bet must started to Sikana. I had the for Obiso say if your parents are too old, but at least they can put it in treasury bills.
Treasury bills.
And take the monthly something. Even if it's 10% or 5%, it's still good money. You know, they can eat off that.
And then I might have Saka Pepper may say, what is 1,200 corner would be saying, a bit better. But Ohunu Sikane Kessia one in Semnoa, vision never towards business.
That's right. Yeah.
Because the can is not enough. I would this Manua, Sopeno, and Maninia vision, and Codenis. And
wow. That's impressive.
Just do the math. Check.
do the math.
And you will see.
Do the math.
And you will see.
Do the math.
Our Kamasi religion has destroyed African mentality. Me, they be because a lack of common sense can be. And I'm telling you, a democracy abrofone na de religion, but them says abrofone bad ben. And sana abrofone ba na akonfo, omu gumurem, jinkoko, white chicken, blue chicken, yellow chicken. Akonfo started so Eti de binye broni nko aba ye kofa niema ba ye niema bebre na kofa niema ba ye. Me de nyame asese wa ha. The truth is most people can't get the bulk some. Okay, and the first thing I make catch no see Debbie. Afibi and no frɛ ne maame. No catch ne maame sɛ n'adwuma sɛ chafi we wontimi ma ne fie. Enti wo no kra ne maame sɛ ne maame nkwa afɛre nkɔbɔ mpa ye ma ne sɛ de ne maame ye no. Nti saa fini January wanya bianko na ne maame ne nim sɛ woni adwuma ne maame ne anopa he baba February wanfa nko ne maame ne su nyina na obon mpa ye nkakra oye fasting March April May saa fi mu ni nyina she did not send money home edru December no no sending ne maame sɛ sika ne bulk no catch ne send na ye adwuma and that's how she started. She actually withheld the money from ne maame for 12 months. And then she paid Nimameno forward for the next 12. And she has maintained Sadiana with Nimameno. No, when you see Kadaho. But what call conference near Chile, says Sania, you know. 12 woman, obey charge, obey soon, and who bet children about own and pat Nimameno. Tekuni Sempuano and Nimuano Akane, or Mutimi de Ma or Mamma, no, to me did you. But time no one when yas addition, we no mamma nephew so one physical money, mammy do. And so for a whole year, she didn't send a penny home. ne maame na or this sika kesi and sending ne maame come and see praise and worship. Worship me,
so no maame na on to tight was there.
10%. Wow. 10% na wokoto ye de no friend ba no ka kire ne ba de se hwe said ye wadwuma say ye ya ye ho kire ye sua nyansa enti free na ekọ ye provision shop akwada ya wote me nchen wo fi ha ye wodidi kwa ya wonye hwe akwada bi ani ha wo ye ne ho adwuma enti anopa wo sore prapra ha wi ane maame ne fie nanim ha no mo provision shop no mo de ne magum maid servant no wo fi ho de da no a na woni adwuma bi aye ba na obi anka se woni adwuma
no de shop me say
instead maame na nka kire ne ba de se maid no fi ho no ni adwuma yo but say see our discuss business no ka kire ne ba de se maid ya odi oprapra no pe wi woni adwuma bi aye ye be mana kotena no ene edi maid servant after about 2-3 years of doing this also ko fi na ne maame wo taxi e wo fi
that's right
taxi ye adwuma ma no maame no otususu odisika totototo odisika jijejija nti edisika ne ba onim se wo bedi bi no na odi bia tosusu 86 months time no say sika ni nyina ye locked 80 susu ne time be so ne kire se kakra na e ka ne nsem no wa ye ne kakra ne maame ne has become financially savvy because of the decision to give her a lump sum investment. We should encourage successful professionals to mentor the youth. The mother didn't die, so our parents can live without us. Akusia, that is exactly what I'm saying to you. No krepa. So
what the fact is, na say see an say one year sika ma awo adwuma free us na say wo free mu a so still my better.
What's nase? Afimu solid. Solid. Deɛ wɔti ade a wɔtimi ka kyerɛ ne maame a na ɛbɛba ne maame no na gya ne ha no sɛ n'adwuma firi ne nsa sɛ wɔnyɛ adwuma nti ɔno sɔre a na ɔno afrɛ ne maame ewiase adi o ne maame si
but that is very but it's information very important for our share.
It changed my life. It changed my life.
Very important.
Transformed my life. Wow. Changed a lot of my relationships with money.
Wow.
Because
Sikano, Sebini Hua, Sikani Hua, in fact.
Obiango. Miss Yes, I did. Into that so cool, there be some profile, my because I'm a did it wedding. I'm a team wedding.
Now, Mammy Missao. Now, what approach it? Sikano save will be cry. But still near to Sikano, a bagana. We so kowari, we so or to bedding, we so a year. Na ye to basa. Meanwhile, the whole year no, over community panon save 2,000.
But you know what
is about 3,000 bagana.
Eo dia wo pa ma asem to ne mo wo mra Ghana. Omo no a wo ma na e wo mu no a na be frɛ wo osansani. Wo mo no aboso me so ebre wo mu a wo mo de yesa enyamra asem no. Omo na be frɛ okohwini. Yonku bi a ye bo ne ko Ghana, okoduru Ghana. Ko first 3 months na ye first month no. Na ye Milo. Milk kakra bu kama ya chikosia na dia shebudu and kemet se abet na table so ni the free break daba afe after be 1 week you know who says sugar na so ti kakra afe Milo na Milo ni ye light and check and a Milo ni ye jaye and ye de collecting ye leptin en kakra afe di ohun yan se kosia na ye brodo ni tem no brodo na kosia na yira I just brodo no ni I toast. You toast. Light milk. Dark run up. I was sorry you were buying a she in sea table no so. And I want no hour ye 4 year no. Or ye 4 year no. No one no any ni akitwa yire. Busumi bia no wo money to send the na dwini ho. Or de ba. Onu na na etia wo mama school fees if you baby na what. Oso me so a ono na na disika ni nyina edeba yesa efie no a wo motimu no a se wa betina mu ni nua ne start se wo ya ne woni ska ono na be so ni nua ne so but in truth asase ne nya ne dia ni nua dia edan ne ni nua ne le fira se na ni nua no pemye e no fira no ka kire se o meboa de se ni nua eti kakra wo no so wo ne nsunu no yiye e no de bre ni nua e na ni nua de si dan kwabena Since I done no pa. No couple kitchen no come. Maybe say, yeah, you our wife. So the mama ne pay no na nkoyi. Na, and then the breakfast I check akra.
Alpha.
And come back a ye hanama koye kakranti be ready in the next how many minutes. And when you baby start to say we chop money, yes, and nothing any chop money home and we are the man nipa. Me power chop me bride price na you tia sabe no me be some me be some me kuna na me be some me woni me kunu. Am I your wife? Am I your wife or your maid servant? I face sister no or can't can the chile any pay would see na temankasa or pam no. Now or say assembly still ye no one one kasa na tiko ye jori na o free fee ho no a walker. O duru ka kwa ho baby wo gata ho no no ade ni se bu na pam pam ka che ewura ma yem asiade. Ewurade ma yem wade because asem afleka tell
me ojo ensen kwase ade be do ye.
Oh, then kwasi ade no mama yon pick bi ma one no ka say media ne ye dia ya de. And no media ne ye dia no ka say ya de kro. That was his fundamental error. The second error is one kasa me papa kana sem anyway okọ ya ye che ne wan fa bia nhye wono ni ntokuro e no se ni wa kire. Eti say ba no na ni hu na de wono na ekọ ne kwan. Wa woni ani wa no ye je wasi kwan chen enu bi ne so no. Wo boa de wono ewo baby foforo but wono ankasa ne ho amoa. Eti niema nko yi aye bo se na nka ye bo ne ba ye na nka wo savings bi wo ha nka no wo yi sika free savings nim. E de masa ba ye ya nka se metu ni nka bi nto no. Se wo ba na dan bi wo ha eye ono ne dia. Even if it was a one. And no question wono anu mu kura nka sa ase metu ni nka. But at the moment no wa pet na wono na chiri ba fie. What you say? This woman is free for me to eyi kakra na won so wa ba de wo boga se chikusi amawuni.
So do you think say boga or abrochira decisions omo make o sika ho no? Would you say omo make no in terms of proper information and as chances?
Oh, sentiment. Ye frewa. Esu mama wo na akawa koma. Na why you wadwen ato nchen, no watam de ko. And Crawford say yen we are manipulatable on your friend is saying emotions. And in Crawford the emotions manipulate and power. Minimum be a one kasa ne ma me ni nua ma ye kana na se ne ma me da hospital. Na enye no kreda. Ne ma me e chim ne nyim no. Enye stepmother was a family mother wo baby. Ne ma me e chim ne nyim no. Pese wo mo one ne manya sika di free wo no ane ba ho no. No no ane ne ma na aka ne ye kana na. No mo ka and almost to the hospital bill.
Wow.
One about the
I don't know.
And one much idea.
That's a bugger for most average cow opportunity. And I don't want to. And this is why I'm a cry.
I can't answer furniture and I'm machine. So
that's all I'm okay. That's all I'm okay. Made me say that betty.
Made a bad bridge or Hannah better your mamma to South or your opportunity. Or how you will break number for you. Amania, I would woman
anti abrochire breadness out or how war horse. And think I said it or more or moon in term or I was not draw the plan. Scam the coffee, they made this so a year be bisuni.
Yeah,
tomorrow about 5 years, 10 years, or enough invested somewhere. I said, the Bitono Krana every month to be a revenue. Even if it's not enough. And I think that is the whole essence. Say, you know, baby, I will be an ejuma. We should make sure say ya yippee dear, some to your neck. Na intimate call you money intimate try a car. At least BB Kakrabe Bama multimedia share or any obusha. And maybe so be our year ejuma 5 to 10 years beyond. Or say no matter how little we receive. You know, and that's a must. It's a must for every one of us. We should not leave it to chances. Say, Dachi, we am here. Dachi no any. Kakra bi eba bia no. We kakra kofi a no problem. But make sure so one kasa no save baby. Who save baby? What the baby? We should. Men family sit and kase. Now the show or classy. Now the worry ma baby and sa. That's just a member.
Some army and some. That's it. So when you stroke, now we eat a will to who on it, and a chedi. Every time I enter to be one entity.
And I was at TSS school na call you know. Financial education no enim. Nti ya en copy. It's a must. Yeah, en copy. And giving in church is not a financial plan. You are supporting God's work. It can't secure your future. You must have your plan. You must have your plan.
Papa, me bisa question. What's the uncle penny beer? Here my examples. Here copy sending beer.
Uncle for church book kakra bi copy bi kan. Amazon if you want to book run articles be brave. How to invest money, how to save money, how to create multiple streams of income. Just read anything. Depending on all lifestyle, no be bibi kakra betimi dia connect. Obia nyansa obia emu. Nyame kasa kire ye nyina. Obe connect. Bibi basic. Wadam fi wo course na ya wonya we. Oza change abusua no. Obia ne kwan obe. Obia ne kwan obe fa so anya bibi. But ose hu sisika hia. Na ose me koradi. Ose me ye bi ye. Ose me siesie bi. Ose sika na timi nyini. These are basic things also be at the bottom. Now me koto ka kese dia besi fie. Ana me besi dan akese na minisika no sebi eno webu high sika for na ye. Unyan krasa sika ni bia menko ye. Uni 1 million, 100,000, 200,000 unse wonu ba bia. No webu wa memfa wonsan ko ye bi. Focus on building the wealth. Bedru stage bi do bo say why bibi. Then from there, betimi akoye the opeso ye bia. Enka
2 years. Wa hwe Papa yana so she skirt the dresses were Ghana and go fastering with Facebook asrasri. Possible. Yes, it's 2 years but Italy no there be a shoe shop no. Oh Ghana. Okay. And I say so no
do your shop.
Now it's microphone who say advert. So who so she skirt na ya hwem pabo e she de na ase. Wo be hu so wo ya.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Dress no aya hwe so bag aya ekita no. Who bag
man I was checking. I was a spectacle.
I think so.
Okay.
What Ghana was? Now share on Facebook. Now most munim some ya advert.
Wow.
That's what yes pe. Mo am person musu ya na ma na me the book back what to so short link to a book.
That's right. Yes.
It is that book no. It is about a friend say money master the game. 7 simple steps to financial freedom. Simon and Troy. That's a good one. Go check them out. Rich Dad Poor Dad, and also a good one. SSC movie. Young kind. What kind of Dad Poor Dad? Okay. Rich Dad Poor Dad is the second link I'm a day to say. And no, so if you are into that kind of mentality, say. Now what good books. Will be papa kind. When you some of the core ideas, also click on that link. It will take you to Amazon. You can buy a physical book and you can buy the ebook. Your money or your life is another one. That will be the third and final one I put on. And wow. It is a choice between your money or your life. Choice, no. Either say we will and I bet you won't a free one. So what yaria? It is your money or your life.
It's true. Oko kolebua. Sebe obua ya say only 500. Oh yeah. No much even tomorrow no.
Yeah.
Oh. Obua okra 10 cities, 20 cities. Obua also me any surgery. Sika 1,000 oni bi. Doctor no hwe no ho a oni bi. Omo nya hwe no.
Aye. I know a shipping of stolen cars. Dabe no no cars as
But how does she know?
Yes, on one I could say on one in one of his interviews.
Oh, okay. All right.
If you see her come.
Okay.
Papa. Asking a Ghanaian is asking you to swallow a bitter pill. So what no one no bitter pill. I'm to watch.
Uncle.
Anity.
Uncle. And maybe say also a challenge you ready more. Or say a challenge you ready more. Because also who say no matter we are in deficit.
Yeah.
In as much as those theories largely, especially if you live in Ghana, a lot of them you just have to take the principles and look at how you can customize the principles. But when it's about it, who may be kitwe? A better than country. And obi always go we as be our more. The information on Sika is different from Ohiani. And into Oscar.
Yeah.
You know, so it's basic. Then you know, challenge you. Who be our kind? Who to me kind back a year per way. So they won't packing can cry just 1 year. But most of them they read about 4 books a month. Most of these big people are almost kind of. There are other factors there, but at least 4 books a month. And what they do, that's why they are rich. Most of us we don't read anything about money. As a doctor, no, I don't know. Who could tell when you salary? No, I don't know. I could see that. No, I talk. They will call retirement pay. Atija.
And retirement. When you call retirement, it's with ceiling cap no crano Atija bra.
And I did about quite more. Say, Hano system no you lose now. Kofunya sika free no tino. And into pay financial knowledge, sir.
Yeah.
You know, system, but maybe a system near tight, you know. When you any leverage, and into, but then, almost retirement, and I say, or Sikanema was a fast no. Why? Because in the lifestyle was not true reflection of his income. They say, and I say income, man. The bones and the lifestyle is through the roof, fast. Oh, and Tiwan Casa, oh, wow. So be personal knowledge you say be able to make jack chrononing and drunk it and get a bit more trading in our life, you know. What me are building here. And that's how you live long. Because now you are living within 5,000, 3,000. It's your money. That's right. You know? Yeah. And yes, oh yeah, Eda, sorry, them now bokoro. We are suffer now they will check just because you don't have the right financial information to stay within the scanner, you know, because we'll stay within her. No better no. Therefore, also bokoro.
Not to me stay within. That's all correct.
Faith, you know, Pankasa, you'll be happy with yourself just because you are getting better information.
Yeah,
and you are making the right choices with money. And Sebe, and no crowds will bet my boy act of corruption because now people will know what to do with the little money they make.
And the basic one. Ne fari by ni. They be a make us say me say be call a buy mum say a buy service. The chances that they are corrupt are minimal because me what you say la su la no but na la su all this while they are me married. Eti me kwa buy mu a ade e be ma me de me fa de wa ban sikam na be akoye den kwabna ma bo me de ya de eti se me kwa aban mu krono pa wo de be chichire me no wo bebre
onye asik
fa me ko 15 years ago they say me 20 years ago they say me 15 years ago en fa ko 20 kwa de kwache 15 years ago they say me senka me kopie aban mu a enka me bokro no
idea
because bra na me hoka any die if ever mu balance what you say na bra bono na me nya more de sese mebo na me ma school fees ne me ma ho ne ma dosho egu ho twen ya me hunu dem de ne kom de me ka me kom
ama mimi so asebo na se ko fo mbo krono aban mu nya 1,000 asebo millions so they don't need that
there be we 1,000 no we million hunu difference omo kwa ya 1,000 no mo ekowie wo 1,000 na ma wo start krono no but when you bridge the gap with 1,000 and you think see a chimia ye bebo me anyway and your mama fa de kase ye preko is how we end up with the millions. That's how we end up with millions.
Okay. And sanoma we mu nyina no. So obi o ha wo se nyame afre no akote asori. Sabe. So usika semo ya. Okra won fa mu asori ma no so mo fa sika mera da fa kwayo no. Because what train o ho. Enya wo de ya won fa.
Ima hwehwe ni detail mama. Oh, but Kwabena all the war. Some biblical principles ne ebeti when you say wine.
That's right.
Say you do be jina bonten ni abebo wada pa. Na sika bi da ba bi Kwabena wo befa.
Oda.
Wo befa. Wo befa. Wo befa.
But are you saying that here is an excuse to be a thief?
Men can't say a excuse. I'm just saying that it is a precursor. It is a precursor. Nipa ni jina ehia ano. Na wamo ji animguase in preference to chrono no wamo ye kakrebi.
Okay.
We are ordinary person. No, you will compromise yourself without even knowing.
Okay, but I will also say values when nipa no one kasa so one shisha man.
Oh, na sabe values ni binti na mimi time na mema nko baby obi sika wo. Because I knew I was hungry. I didn't want to go near somebody else's money. Na pese me tina baby di me hia boko. Me pese me hu ka no kra na do me kon. Because me I know what ohia can make me do. Okay. That's the choice. But so when say nya na wo ko baby asika ne wo. That's a common. It's bra ubedi. I know some people who went into politics. I did we are to they do baby na me judgmental ne man kete. Na me am here ne mayi ne hu say enkwada school fees ne ka.
Baby, but the omo wi ade de am agya nya grass school fees ni pa bone say oko market. Oko market, oko na o hwe wo ma me ne so am o motive a form and once na mu ton no ma na oko via millions no. Me
know ya adwen kwapna. You know where I stand with this one, but I'm telling you, sister, uncle for the bill for 5,000. So I don't that perm no one, the year catching us in 1,000 pen and 5 past the idea. I didn't wait that you bet you when you be. It's a coffee be back up and shade. You go any must see, but to me and you be. Or 5,000, 1 million buy, I know, 1 million so scratch still ya chiwa ya babo.
Over 10 million. All right, Africa. Anyway.
Oh yes, sir.
So which one is the next question?
There be way a statement. I could say me a young interview on us boy. It aired about a month ago. He was very open. Okay. Conversation. I am intentionally winding to many avenues so that ye be hu ni man we kofan sem no ba. Ye ni ye kofan sem ne ba. Ye carry anu a aya ye nya na ye ka say it is the gate to heaven no. Yem pese ye bibi fufuro bi aka ho ene ye ho kire yen.
Okay.
Adworo ordinary akwadworo. Eno so ka. Enhwehwe ni mu.
Akwadworo. Yeah.
Ordinary akwadworo eka ho papa. But enhwehwe ni mu. We ge wontimi nto. Obi a hye bi na hye. Mitiri ho ye so gata yi, ho so obi awu. Ye sesibo ya me wahi. Mudi matem ahwa na wuye. Obi anwu na mtem baby. Nipa nyine efra kente sister wo ho so kente jata why? Jata. Papa baby tina. Omo nyina hye red. De ade ya me time wo wi asekra ne se wo ye wedding. Na wo wachire me color scheme. Udi me ho agra me ma.
So be mo skara de atoba.
There be se meba kura no a wo ho ahinti. Mu nyina mo hye move me hye red. Color bit me apply it. I say one can keep your measure cream. En contrast then say any man. But so we should be kutu pan one tata dear mammy. Who he one measure red must say pictures near. Men pen quas. We select color. So we had them and also be how when you made my param to baby. You don't select my color scheme. Would you cook in a moya wedding a more colors? Na me a meba wedding ni bi so me so me wo colors. And then the
No.
Yeah, for the auntie when I say for no woman a wedding party in the what color scheme. Not me.
Oh that. There be a formula different.
Men ka wedding party no me nya flower girl. Me nya ring woman. Me nya west woman. Me nya which of any of these things. That's not Osaka kra na no so ade.
But only ade ba go em go.
Kasa.
Ohiani ba oye wedding am ntiase.
Nanti Ah, won't tell say it's here. What part say here here what come na.
It's got here as the oil. Hey, well, worry now say sebe a beer on him. Now emergency ba. Emergency. Now I say acquire surgery. How many people and are you prepared for that? These are realities of life. How many are prepared for that? Surgery, 5,000, 15,000, bring it now. Within a year, I'm not sure those who didn't have money will be able to have 15,000 within a year. So then that becomes a major break, major stress on the marriage.
Ako, no crowd Mr. Nancy. But I could be frame also or your bridesmaid. Me no make me baby. Me necessary me flights. Edico baby, I wedding. I don't have accommodation in this place, so I will have to go and book a hotel for 3 days. Oh, baby, could I one more yes, I did. Visa no, me case if I needed one. I didn't need it in this instance, but me here visa and me case no me visa. Me na messing a tata de no a omo no select color me series aka me yewu. Na bisa ne se baby a many do no na wo flower girls no woni mu kwada ye do me flower girls. E kwada nkitikiti o. Wo ba bere wa me ka chira pam. Afi na be frem se me dey be made. And sister. Anyway, menya $20. Nti dane so a me dey be share envelope ma bro. Je no. Because me ya sa na me ya wo ka ekure wi a $20 ni me nya share envelope ma. Tu dey kwa no Maya na ye willing say me be spend $1,000 to be your bridesmaid. Huh? But obi wo ha wan kwa ye beka say only $1,000 nti ese kutu pa ese so no so ko. Meanwhile sika do so kra woni bi me dey make at point blank say ni bi. Say mo $1,000 am won ye ma papa bi am de be ye. Me fa ma me ye bridesmaid. No, I'm sorry. Nema. I may have was that time in a bridesmaid for $1,000. Ade. No man, you be a day busy. People borrow for
what? What's a no, so I invest this can be ready. I said no problem.
Kwabna, that may invest this as a dividend in the babano. You couldn't name a man what me no go higher brave. Woman a mess a woman the woman could baby up your Me man be started to say in your party. No, besides, any party near Freeway. Any party near Freeway. There you one exercise bike, no person from man. And what's so? No, any exercise. Say, I won't go physio. No, any physio with you. And one another. That it took me a little bit of processing time, and I understood that woman. Nkame, me papa ye party. Na my year cap, my church, Philomena at 70. Oh, Grace at 71. Let me a friend is saying face towel a ship and send my gift bag. The my chichiri, my key ring, D and Crawford, why
and no say ever cost no say.
Branca 5,000 be 10,000 be at least in I'm sorry region. Said the Crawford yes, party. Send me business no. A Crawford, my minimum sa age. Men am yes items in the man for souvenirs is my business. Omo ye party near ye hunter, but
5,000 to 10,000
cities on typical average and for order free me and I make actual a year wedding ni sa near man. It is a me year order ma obi for a range between Sadian for one event. Near yet mark kakra, near yet pen kakra, near yet ye ben kakra.
But sometimes what I say uni obi e maybe make up baby Sadam who say nipa no ye adwuma o baby me nya sure say the salary no 5,000 but what them ni sure was share na fun ekuta no am say na wo kuta za no ma we dia wo ye da wa
nanti say ye nyina ye ntimi kita bi me asema na me ka chaba me ma me sunka bi sa do say
na me wo
omo be decide the fie ha no sa microphone mu ahe na aba ha besra no since o yare da ni kunu wujana no sa microphone mu ahe na eba how much of a social circle has she had and they say wo kwa kwaje ho na microphone be didi no makoda me ba yi wani na me ho sa na
enti we no we know how does it add up to finance?
Oh, me mama dey na your wisdom. Sɛ ne ba makora manya sɛ sika no koraa na instead sɛ mede bɛba bɛyɛ saa nkwasi ahyew ama nkurɔfoɔ na ɔma enjoy no sɛ sika no sɛ mede ma maame sumpa na ɔde bi tɔ treasury bills anɔpa wɔsɔre a na ɔde bi adi na ɔtetewe.
That's right.
Instead of that one day event sɛ mede ɔna me maame no ɛsɛ sɛ mede sɛ sika no ma me maame sɛ ɛbɛyɛ ohia ebi nhia ne bi. That is better honor.
Na ama sika obi owo sika pa so ye.
Ona say me de woman no me on mini wo classroom ho. Nti ho de mini ho asem. But maybe 18 mu hasem na me ka kire we. That should be ebi me graduate do that class one ye be discuss but me de me nuru ho. Me 8.
That's right.
Me nuru ho. Da me duru ho ne ebia. But ebi kura me me duru ho ne na tete kwa asem na ye habit. Na bi jai nye ye. What's the opposite frugal? So I don't know if I habits na ka ho. Na won't be age this answer me. But baby, I be 8 had this scam. I'm not justify it. Minimum about it. It's a show off more than anything else. Yeah, we'll be quietly. I will move you, hono. We'll be able to cast a media here. My dear, that's that will be.
And Sasa Kiweno, and Sasa Kiweno, Munya Sika. Omo said Omo free a bit, humble beginning. Munya Sika. These are the habits that we have.
Yeah.
These are an intro which mean a free yem a benyeska. To be a wosika biano. Sasubawi, an intro which minyeska. Service while we are an intro which minyeska. Now, only school yeni. Now still, who we are wasteful. Who yeska? Here be doing him, sir. Here be doing him, sir. Over talk around. Oh, yes, the Oscar. Over sit down, but uniska. Yeah, who say you will be a dependent on Yamushu? Yamushu says yes. Because when him say you are the mortgage, you know, to that. Woman to go school. Meanwhile, why are you 20 years? It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be.
What kind of sad yo? Because that is some of us. We have been working.
No, because Sikaneba now they go Dubai. I will be a first class now Konwaba. Meanwhile, who you bet 10,000? Who hold this kapao? We are 40,000 a month. But only why are you 20 years? But only be 100,000 crore invested anyway. It's in the house and car. No co-party, no year, no car. You are dear.
What's that 1,000? That wouldn't be one.
Maybe 40,000. Some people take a lot of money.
Hey, that people say, yeah, pay 100,000 CDC savings into her.
And as I would give 40,000 a month, no, you might be 20 years. I also want to be a save. Now, some to have. But you see, make us out to say that salary, is not a proof of financial sense.
But yeah, wrap it up. Let's talk about disposable income.
Okay.
Disposable income. Define it for me. And only idea.
Explain
okay. Send me a say me what you $1,000 a month.
Okay.
But my bills be at $200 a month. Bills I cut 800. And no move. And a disposable. And be na me dey and kwasi asem ni asem. Me nya bia na obi wo kwa you $1,000 a month. But the hoka pay 4,800. Ain't what we are aka 200. Even though says the pakron what just salary same, here the same because they can in same to same.
Yeah, because we save 200 a month, but you use 4,800 a month, which means also save 200 another 3 years for 1 month expenditure. And that person, the financial common sense, zero.
But also, we will look at the $5,000 versus $1,000, and ubebu me abumfia. And it's in because of vulcanizer be Ghana, no we sit in 2 rooms, not
yes.
So the doctor, the whole career, not only to show for free.
Yeah, because or cash, or the land cruiser.
Yeah.
The phone heavy, the marco all the international. And I make us say, professionals no sika nyansa no omu also sa ko pet king almost omu kan sebe one enkrofo bebre din komo pa na hwe adwuma omu ye na hwe omu sika ho nyansa utim se we no enkoye the only sika ho nyansa ne se wo ye adwuma no atwen salary. That is the only common financial knowledge that they have, or looking for increase in salary.
Akwebi eka steady bi kire me and o ka kire was asem we aya na ye wo ya pa broni bi na fere am say corona buy ye ka about ekun abi before no and obi sam intia abi before corona nurses ne doctors no omo wo abrochire no wo na kun wo mo no uhwe mu a most of them ya hoho abrofo no kra no do one way nya corona they didn't even contract it in the first place. It's a person na me di ho komo na ye hwedi ntia abi before no na enya corona ni wi nurses doctors name it ekunipa bebre na am say racism no see racism saying what is the racism in here na fe mention them so okay maybe when they were sick they didn't get better okay or maybe when they were giving out PPEs they were not giving or saying no correct PPEs no they are giving to obia sesa na asa and obia nya PPEs they were to obia ama we didn't dey before we na am say there be I mean kind of learning kilo na maybe catch we be yo ya pa but that ko nya nkonya o ka sansem we wo network so catch there be before no woman say the idea before the one corona in the healthcare system is because we say over time by before the G. Abrofo no ana wo mo sika semenye bad sa no do elected to go on 3 days part-time schedule because Edumabufor could not force them to do the whole shift. No. It's no, they elected to do a pay cut. So for 3 times a week, no, the risk is sort of. One more 7 days, no, will risk a high. You did 7 days for hospital, a year denya.
Before it gets on again.
They said me do it, okay? They said they will give it to you.
Maybe so.
Yes, our question there beside this between one maybe at all. We do say yeah. Okay, no. Chai. Oh, Connie B. Kodana Abeba Newaha. Video Yawaha and Kobaby and Sida Oda Soria. Something unexpected happens. It is a coronavirus. That is when yeah, Bobo.
That's right.
You're dangerous, but it's a say yako. Say yako.
Because
we
don't have it. No, because we don't have it. We have not saved. We have lived there, worked there for 30 years. We have nothing. We have bills to pay.
Kwabra okasa asem no na makoma ho hyehyɛ mi se mi nya na nka be wo answer bi a make akire broni na ma shutting it up, but I could not get a comeback on this one because nyame anim ni minim say no correct.
But mom, the mediation is one side. There are other factors. This one could be part of it.
Factors no or stay. Me see racism ne niam no eno de omukoda hospital okay come ayemu yawo. But he's actually discussing the causes of infection, the higher infection rates.
It's because they opted to work.
The higher exposure time. That is what he's saying. And it makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
And it makes a lot of sense. Higher exposure time.
But Mami Misao. So how come say Abrofono de almost money ejuma? Na tuntum de also be.
Or family woman, and they would find all clauses.
And the Abrofuna here for me.
Pay cut, they took it. Pay cut, they took the pay cut. They were willing to take the pay cut.
Okay.
They were willing to take the pay cut.
Yeah, you go for no way.
Abrana, yeah, pay cut now, no train end of the month, I be money woman, on bed.
But you have worked for 30 years. You have worked for 20 years, 15 years.
There's supposed to be the brema, Emma Moody.
Okay, this is omo kwasama do. Omobusa for near me.
They say the sasa. Upon the do sasa. They say the
Major is the money game at the individual level. And
come away and you one come up. Men pesa and crofwen as I see a sign to us for Papa. And then my father, I cannot thank you enough. I hope someone more a BPA so and come you heard me in the sincere heart I wanted you to hear it in. Nam pese kwabna e de niema wo maybe say me koda na dweme da sa 100,000 ya kwabna se me nkope bi me kopa ne me hu bi krada so es kan krada kire me hu nightmares for 3 days me hu bi da kope 100,000 am papa de ti say me koda na job say 100,000 in na medi so 100,000 it will give me nightmares. And I could say I have a nurse friend who haven't worked since the coronavirus outbreak because she was afraid for her health. It's been over 3 months and she came home without pay because she can afford to stay home. You make our choice when the cookie crumbles. You and make our choice. That's the question. And that question is very important for survival. And you said the problem with most nurses abroad living heavily above their means to impress. Whom are we impressing? Ange, why na you impressive? Yeah, I said, why na you impressive? We never talk about no wabeka. But kwabena beka we are the akano ewo wonsemo. Ewo wonsem. With ye na say your concept mount. Now what was so as normal. And actually say nyan sanche dan the association. You watch things like this and you go back and you reflect on your own processes and mechanisms and you refine and improve. You have to refine and improve. And yes, our time I would do a video, you waste of your time. So video no one fans because kwabena wo hwenya concert na mne ne beye wa oba ye wani anye wa oba ye wansre wa oba ye bulanga ya mfa nkyerɛ wa oba ye kyerɛ sɛ ade koro na ye kan no so wa mfa nya adwuma nti na so mfa so pa oba ye wo benya wo sa video no ne ne sɛ kwabena me sra rap na akoma me a obi a wo be pie sisi no bi e pa na no.
Okay. All right. Ama medase say me akonya na me yeso ye din komo de akuma pam ye deka ya fumo obi a onfa nche ye nkyere se ye ni but akeka obi a share free menu abo but me video a lot of videos on YouTube on this actually. I do a lot of those. My heart desire is all of us will start to think clearly and be responsible for our own finances. It's knowledge based. The first investment is you must know it. It starts with knowledge. You must know what you're doing. And the Anchorage school, the Anchorage was sorry them, the Anchorage was Peace FM. The one also copy some information. You know, and this one compare there. Then obey you my uneska was an hour saying. Tinipa kakrebi na say be mo fish eskafo fi a yachro. Yeah, no be no every hosera, you know. And our name one to scan up about same but to say who be scan because own information. And then ya bonsa, sika nya bonsa. Obi catch us e sika no ni sika because obusuan for ya yawa. Nya no correct. Nya bonsa. Just common financial knowledge. Once you start to get it, your life will change. You know, and we have the best of leverage, which is the internet. And that be a baby. But at least you need to improve you. And ama kakra mekano. Discard there are laws. There are key laws about money that all of us would have to learn and use. If you don't, then your personal finances will change. And building a house that you're not living in Ghana and buying houses whilst you're working 3 jobs is not that much intelligent decision. So build wealth for yourself in the future so that the children be told at least wait like I said 3 years, 3 months being quite human. And so meet my busia. And Nina is Sikana will see no. And now would to Sikani and we no Sebe Usika a loto and a miracle gradually. nyame o hira obi a dina otonsu a obi anya bi no utamfo kura ja bi dise wo twen so obi de oye be ma sare wonya sika anya no kure nyame itrimo mere o hira ye nyina dise wo de enkoso a e nyansa na sabi uni ko re sa nyansa no eno ma besesa enti me kakra me ka me da ase
yeah we are the kebi so Pabra that's what it
yes madam
and that wa mo baby because as it was so and say meta that nti mo am person about any topic na mo send me and then the mo WhatsApp me was WhatsApp no and na officially say officially say Jimmy phone ma makoda na to shop no the same card no aye de be WhatsApp the ship ti just kira na ma sorry akoho na betimi aye WhatsApp WhatsApp they don't call me that don't WhatsApp me it will not help when mo bia or hwehwa ma ka kire ne say omra messenger WhatsApp is not a useful tool say me need WhatsApp access entichina me ko ho na me fix bia mo betime ka invest in insurance to cover your salary in case you are unable to work and also a big one and they say here a whole topic on its own and yeah asema you can in passing keke insurance cover a one whole topic Babna Chamari in Quran mam merci about for topics yep the next one come what Yankupon shout with us bye
bye
ebusiafo we say the kan ye hu hia nchirichiri mu kwapnato ne bo ase keka me to me bo ase to questions dey metimi biara wa want bibi bi ase specifically na wo pese e chirichiri mu no eno no utimi send it fabre me messenger why me don't send it to us